With Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, appearing in his head all the things he's wanting to be said. 19 minutes of Phil to Phil. With so much time to kill, he promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and chill. His dreams online and straight away begins to whine, but always fine as long as Shaz benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to endure like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran should have feeling so insecure. The money earned on yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil spending impulse is always had to stay on. If supports are also slow and stays so low and fails to grow, you never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Once kicked off across the board with charge to ward because his code can be ignored, just how much DSP makes us feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch a creep who play bingo, but Phil will bitch and why his sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across the screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals are so machinist, snorting, burping, leaning, ban. It matters not if factory fun is shy or scant to see if others make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and starts his like before lunching into a big pretending never bills when truth is dead to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of call his cat and fatty life and all his strife of forgetting that it's done well and they were rife. With drama he will react but isn't actor as a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. He seems nearly over it and a win is in sight with what to white despite Phil to light that tips were not light. We'll say alright it is okay and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tips will help from being off the other day. And with those words we win again, it's never if but always when the game is won. Thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jad here and welcome to DSP Bingo. Oh, it is today, Tuesday, 25th of June 2024. Do hope you're all doing very well indeed. Well, Burnell has admitted to his audience he's not willing to spend $100 on Lego. Somebody's telling him to get a Tuxedo Cat Lego set. It looks just like Jasper apparently. Phil doesn't want to invest that much money into Lego without knowing if his audience are going to go and invest in it or not. Never mind the fact that Phil could use this literally for his own streams and have it in the background, okay? This is something that could actually, you know, add a little bit of enhancement to his own content on a regular basis and it could be fun for his audience, but no. Phil doesn't want to spend $100 on a Lego tuxedo set just for it to fucking fall flat and not get a support or whatever. Phil think about it, he doesn't get fucking support for it. He wants to buy a cheaper Lego set first and see how support goes. Cheap prick. And now he's talking about drama. Apparently everyone is dropping Dr. Disrespect, but there hasn't been any evidence given out publicly yet of him doing anything wrong. So not sure how that works. Well, Phil, if you're not sure how it fucking works or what's been fucking going on, how about you don't fucking mention anything about it? Don't run your fucking mouth if you're ignorant in a situation. Hell, I mean, I don't know much fucking about it, you know what I mean? So I'm not fucking saying much about it, it's as simple as that. I'm not going to fucking talk about shit I don't fucking know about, especially when it comes to very serious accusations like that. No, fuck that. So yeah, Phil just in this chat, just being a complete buffoon as per usual. There's a couple of videos I want to show off to you guys before we begin the bingo. First of all, I've not seen any of this Elden Ring compilation yet from Emoji. I love the fact every time Emoji makes a new Elden Ring video, the age goes up. Phil is now up to 52 years of age. 52-year-old streamer starts screaming at Elden Ring DLC after getting brain damaged by the boss difficulty. So yeah, I've not seen any of the shit, I'm looking forward to seeing it.
What the He's huge! How the does my hammer keep missing him?
Oh, by the way, if people are trying to avoid the Elden Ring spoilers, by all means, sorry. A guy with long hair, I think doesn't want to get spoilers for Elden Ring DLC. I should have tried to warn people beforehand about that. I do apologise. Yeah. I will type in chat when the video's over. How's that, guy? A guy with long hair. I'll type in chat when it's over. I didn't think about spoilers. I do apologise. Thank you very much to Warren for a super chat who says, I build Legos all the time, where's my money? I don't know, have you looked behind the fucking couch, you know, have you shaken down Jade, you know, to see if he's fucking got anything, I don't know. Fucking hell, man, Lego, like, Jesus, man, I've not played a Lego since I was like fucking 5 years old or some pish, man. It's something that I kind of liked playing when I was younger, but I just didn't have the creativity to do too much of it. But yeah. For people that are not wanting spoilers for the Elden Ring DLC, I will type in chat when the video is over. I'll post a link to the video in the chat and say what it is. So there we go. You know what, I'm going to play this at 1.25 speed as well, because, you know, it's a 15-minute video, so let's not waste too much time.
This is a large place. Holy shit. I have the feeling I'm going the wrong way. What the fuck? It's so stupid. He's got hitboxes on like his ass for no reason. So when he's running away from you, he's hitting you with his ass. Even though he's running away from you, there's a hitbox on his butt cheeks. That is so stupid. Like, can I please just like fight and not get hit for no reason? I'm not even fucking near him, and the fucking thing is like hitting me. It's so dumb. No, that's not what I'm talking about. It wasn't the lava that was hitting me. Literally his butt cheeks, as he ran away from me, were striking me and knocking me down. Which makes no fucking sense, of course.
We'll see what tell me how to get it.
See? He's doing nothing. There shouldn't be a hitbox there.
What are you talking about? He fucking bitch slapped you with his fucking tail. We all fucking saw it. I'll rewind it. He slapped the shit out of you with that tail.
See? He's doing nothing. There shouldn't be a hitbox there. See? What? There's nothing there. And he hits with an invisible hitbox on his back leg. Can't see. I hate that shit. Why is there a hitbox behind his back leg as he's running away from me?
It's not a leg, it's a tail, you fucking dumb bastard. Big ups to Bugle912, our most recent bingo winner, for becoming a bingo baddie, so there we go. Yeah, there we go. No, I don't know why his notifications sometimes for members is a bit weird sometimes, but there you go. Oh.
Come the fuck in
thank you
and
as
fuck the
well.
fuck off.
So not only has Bugle912 become a bingo baddie member, but I've also gifted a membership to the channel, and congratulations to a guy with long hair for receiving a membership. So congratulations to you, and thank you once again, Bugle912, for that. I'll need to remember to add these names at the end of bingo for the list. But yeah, members, new and old, can look through the emojis and use them now. Yeah, I updated the emojis. Thank you to Takozilla for helping me redesign some emojis as well. And we added a new one as well, thanks to D-Dog's generous member bomb from the other day. We had a new emoji slot open as well. So yeah, big ups to D-Dog for gifting those memberships in the first place. And yeah, we've redesigned a couple of things and added a couple of other things, and yeah, hopefully they're all quite robust and enjoyable emojis for people.
There should not be a fucking hitbox there. You gotta be kidding me! You gotta be kidding me! Of course, guys, it's reused shit. I want to beat him with these axes, but you know if I use the hammer, I'm gonna beat him first try, right? The hammer is much better than these axes. These axes are for lightning buildup, so anything weak to lightning gets their ass handed to them, but this guy obviously isn't weak to lightning, so it just makes it much harder. I'm stuck! How the fuck am I stuck on a column? Come on, you stupid game. I'm fucking stuck for no reason. See? That is so dumb. Why is there a hitbox there? I'm stuck. I can't move. Are you kidding? Are you fucking kidding? His wing locks me in place and I can't move at all, so I die to magma. What stupid shit. He's not tough. It's just poorly fucking designed. This is the dumbest fucking thing. You died because the wing holds you back and you can't get out of it, so he literally is holding you on a pit of lava. That is fucking stupidity. Oh my god, excuse me. That was the start of my YouTube career. There was no reason for me to take any damage there or die. It's just stupidity in design that the wing will hold you back and you can't get past it and you die to lava. And it's so dumb. But, I mean, that's Elden Ring. It's fucking a lot of RNG bullshit, where sometimes you just get fucked over by the game's design instead of actual challenge. I'm taking the boss's butt. Oh, you got stuck. Ha ha. Yeah, ha ha. Fuck you. Now the foot hits me for no reason. And now this guy hits me. don't know why I whiffed. How did I whiff there? I'm standing right next to a giant fucking magma beast, striking him, and my axe doesn't connect. Right. Here we go again. Fuck out of here. Stupid design. It hits me every time. Like, there's literally no way to avoid it. It's gonna hit me even when I roll. Look, no matter what I do, I still get hit. Still get hit, even though I'm completely behind him.
You know the funniest part about this isn't even an actual, as far as I can tell, it's not an actual genuine boss. There is no health bar at the bottom for the boss. There's a health bar on the dragon itself, you know what I mean? But as far as I understand, that's not a proper, like, boss on the DLC. It's just some sort of, like, side challenge check or whatever, skill check. So, yeah, I mean, I don't play this game, but I always thought the bosses had a health bar at the bottom, which you could see it all the time. This one doesn't have that. It seems like a normal enemy.
What the fuck? What? There's not even an attack attempt there. I still got hit. I want to give up on this nonsense. They made it so poorly. Are you kidding me?
That's a classic throwback when Phil's complained about something being poorly made. That's a great throwback fucking complaint from Phil Burnell right there.
I'm dodging. I still got hit. Oh, what the fuck? I hit twice by the same attack. Oh, what the fuck? It's fucking insanely stupid. So they made it so that he auto aggroes to you when you're in the room, so you can never get a chance to get like a shot on him first. They increased his hitboxes. If you haven't noticed, his hitboxes are 100% increased from how they used to be when he was in the base game. So now he can reach you from further. He has additional hitboxes on his legs, so when he's running away from you, you can no longer try to even get to him. To continue, that it just made it, they didn't make it tougher, they just made it fucking frustrating. So fuck this guy, I'll just hammer the fuck out of him. You wanna fucking piss me off? You don't want me to have fun with my new axes? Fine, I'll just fucking hammer you like a nail.
Okay, let's see Phil cheese this boss then, this fucking pretend boss, with his mighty hammer thing.
Yeah, you are. You're just a nail in my way. I'm not trying to do a victim complex here or anything. I'm not... There's gotta be a way up. This is bullshit. How can I be...
Oh, I assume he actually fucking got the boss beat then. I assume he won easily since I skipped to the next part where he seemed to be stuck.
Stuck down here. Oh, I was gonna jump from there and he wouldn't do it. Fuck! What the fuck? God damn it, how do I get up here? It's also dark as shit, so I can't see. Oh, you're supposed to drop down another way? Oh. I was supposed to come here from another direction, I'm being told. Right there, I think I can step on that rock. Come on, you fucking piece of shit! God damn, do you see why I don't like the open world of this game? It's stupid.
You're stupid, you fucking put yourself in a fucking hole and you can't get out.
I expect you to fuck around to figure shit out. Like, I really want to waste time doing this, right? The platforming is wonky. It really is. It always was.
Your hairline is wonky. It always has been and always will be.
This fucking horse is bizarre. Look, when we get up here now. What the f-
It's a mere fucking reliable horse and a fucking beefy bitch of a wife anyway, that's for sure.
She's a big fucking bitch.
Speaking of which. Thank you very much to Anders back for the super chat, who says, still getting it even from behind. I'll take things Ket would never say for 100 Alex. So he's never say to Phil Burnell anyway, that's what I'm sure. Jesus Christ. Thank you, Anders back, for the super chat. Well timed too, if I may say so. Cheers for that.
Fuck! I've made the jump 10 times. Now he won't make it. Look at this. I made it. Fucking made it. Told ya. Now wait, can you go up here? Where am I going now? It's a dead end. I can't see the enemies. What the fuck? This is so dumb. Wasting fucking time on this dumb shit. Like, I see where I am. I'm in this river. So I get it, but what the fuck is the point if you can't go up? Why do they even have it like this? This is stupid as shit. If you can't go up, then don't make it so you can get halfway and you get stuck, you fucking idiots. God, that is really badly done. And why even be in here? What's the point of being in here? So I'm done. I'm just gonna leave, right? I did all that platforming literally for nothing. You guys just tell me to come back later and go from the other way. Fucking dumb shit. What a waste. And now I'm angry. I wasted too much time on that. That was like 20 minutes of fucking going that way and platforming. What a boring waste of my time. Dumb fucks. That's why I don't like the fucking open world. It pisses me off. Alright. You gotta be a mature fucking adult and stop being a whiny little baby about this shit. You know, it's just like a whiny baby. Doesn't get their way. They didn't get their ice cream. You know, they didn't get their flavor of ice cream that they wanted. So instead of actually dealing with the fact that they still at least have ice cream, they're gonna stand there and whine and complain while the ice cream melts down the side of the fucking cone. Grow up. I mean, I guess I'll fight it. What is it, another ghost flame dragon? It's another ghost flame dragon.
This one looks like a proper boss. It's got its own little health bar at the bottom of the screen and everything. Please tell me Phil gets fucking angry with his boss.
But I missed twice. I'm missing now. Why am I missing? I'm right on him. Stop fucking missing. I can't hit him now, even though he's right in front of me. What the fuck? What the fuck? Fuck this bullshit. He's huge. How the fuck is my hammer keep missing him? Fuck you. I hit him a zillion times, the hammer just passes fucking through. Fucking bullshit. There's no fucking way an insane hammer is missing the enemy standing in fucking front of me. Stupid, wonky piece of shit hitboxes.
You found a way, Phil. You're that bad at the fucking game. You found a goddamn way to miss an enemy that fucking size.
Fuck you. What a stupid waste of time. Now I gotta do it again. So big, he fucking hogs the camera, but I can't hit him when he's standing in front of me. Stupid fucking game.
Before we continue, is Phil live yet? He's been online for a while, so I imagine he will be live very soon if he's still not live properly. Okay, my bad. Yeah, Phil was live quite prompt and early today. Phil was so early, he was in his chat asking where is everyone? So yeah, Phil was like 20 minutes earlier today compared to yesterday, and then he's like wondering where everyone is. Makes sense of that. You know, it's almost like they can't fucking predict when Phil Burnell's going to appear online.
Didn't even do that. I'm not pressing R2. I wasn't pressing R2. He did it by himself. Ultra delayed input. I'm dead? Ultra delayed inputs. We already got hit and interrupted, and he did a fucking swing for no good fucking reason at all. This is fucking stupid. Wasting my time, fighting the same fucking things a zillion times. Stupid, same shitty mechanics fail you. He's right in front of me. Hit him with your giant fucking hammer. Stop with the fucking bullshit. Stop this! Stupid shit. Incredibly stupid fucking shit. So fucking unfun. I had it beat the first fucking time. If the hits would have connected, I had him beat. But the game wants to be fucking stupid. It's not fun to fight the same thing for the literally probably 30th time in the fucking game with a tiny variation and a horrible hitbox. Here we go. I'm missing now. What the fuck? I can't hit him at all. I literally can't hit him. Can't roll. I'm trying. Can't hit him. He's unhittable. I literally am passing through him every swing. I passed through him again. He's gonna explode now. I'm gonna die. I got out of range. Missed again.
That's gonna win.
Fuck
He's
this
going to
game.
win.
This is so stupid.
He's going to win. He's going to do it. He's almost there.
Fuck this. It's not tough.
Never.
All of a sudden, all his hitboxes won't take damage anymore. So I'm literally standing under him, swinging through, never hitting. Fuck you. And now I'm one-handing for no reason. I never told it to one-hand. So I was one-handing for no fucking reason whatsoever at the beginning of the middle of the fight. Unreal, man.
Well, you must have button mashed your way into fucking telling it to one hand. That's the only explanation. You just fucking button mashed like fucking crazy to try and fucking do something. And lo and behold, you're all of a sudden fucking one hand in the goddamn thing. Oh, Phil's stream is about to go live. Would you look at that shit? What's he fucking talking about now? What's Phil talking about now? Hold on, Phil's blaring his chat beforehand. This guy's about to lose all of his sponsorships, but likely he'll still stay rich with his insane fan
She's a
base.
big fucking bitch.
Bloody hell. Thank you very much to Grimner for the super chat, who says, did you see that Piggy was on at 4 AM commenting on thirst trap engagement Twitter posts a few days ago? Typical Phil chasing freebies. I did see that being said, mention that actually. Now you talk about it. Where's that being said? Where that being said? Where are you guys? I can't unusual. There's a tweet floating around not far away. Where the hell are you? Okay, I'll search here. That being said, tweeted about it here. Sell your assets and buy divorce coin. I know he's replying to engagement bait, but still. Phil replied W to this a few days ago on his Twitter. Oh, hold on, his super chat's not 2 seconds. So, yeah. The 21st of June. Okay, least late reply gets my old gaming PC 3.4K, and Phil's like, W. 2 likes, get fucked. Jesus Christ. Yeah, apparently Phil's up to wee small hours. Tweeting that. I don't know, make sense of that. Who knows? Of course, my question is, why is he on our Twitter account in the first place? How did Phil Burnell come across that particular Twitter account, I wonder? Who knows? And there's a timestamp for there, look at that shit. 3:58 AM, June the 21st, 2024. Divorce coin's never been higher. So Clark, because that shit's on fire. God damn it. Anyway, Phil's going live. Forget. Well, there's more things. Oh, press the wrong button. There's more things I want to kind of cover and watch. However, I want to watch the end of this video, for example, and I want to show you how angry Phil got as well playing Street Fighter. So yeah, cheers, Grimner, for that super chat. I did see, you know, I said on Twitter on about the Phil trying to get a free PC for having a least liked comment. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck's that about?
Get the fuck out of here, bitch. Wasting my fucking time. Waste of half an hour on the same fucking boss. So dumb. Well, I got an extra somber ancient dragon smithing stone, so at least it wasn't a waste of time. Insane amount of reused assets. I didn't do that. Insane amount of reused assets. Like an insane amount at this point. Of all the things, let's just keep putting the same dragon in there a zillion times with a tiny little, you know, variation. Fucking increasingly more stupid because of dumb hitboxes. Yes. Oh, it's so fun. Thanks, FromSoft. Thanks a lot. $40, same fucking shit. From Software. Duh.
The end of that video was fucking perfect, in my opinion. Right, so if people want to watch that themselves at a future date, this is one of the videos from Memoji, which has kind of popped off on the views, by the way. 27,000 views, probably 28,000 views by now, as of right, you know, speaking. But yeah, so that's the video over. That's the Elden Ring video over. I'll just Elden. Just in case people weren't fucking watching because I didn't want spoiled on the Elden Ring DLC, I thought I'd type in the chat saying the Elden Ring video is over. So I thought I'd show you some things from Piece of Pieces Street Fighter 6 stream from last night. This part was quite incredible in my opinion.
Oh, thank you again to the same person. This only iced milk, I guess. Was the last thing that they went by.
Oh, the last thing that they went by.
So he's just won a fight. He won 2-0, and he's been given some money. He's now
Thank you so
$100.
Well, I think I'm just gonna put on the Ryu headband.
No poll. Okay, that's kind of expected.
Jax only shows up on Fridays.
Something quick, because I want to keep playing with Zangief. I don't really have time for a poll, right? Right.
So he should have money
if
high.
DSP was the main character in a Persona game, Friday evening is when he could build his affinity with Jax Raxer.
He's put on a headband, that's it. You think he's going to be some sort of money highlights here, wouldn't you? Look what happens.
What are they saying? Thumping? I have no idea what they're saying. Keep it thumping. Keep it thumping.
Headbands
thumping. Is that what they're saying?
Okay, Phil.
I have no
Money
idea.
high? Now, what do you want to say before we keep
Thumping.
playing?
All right.
He's gonna.
Yes, use the review emote in chat. Thank you, guys. Guys, again, if you like the Street Fighter stuff, please support the stream tonight.
You're at $100 fucking dollars, bro. You know what? I've had enough. We're done. We're done here.
This one person tipping is tremendous, and thank you for that, but...
Yeah, Piece of Peace lost his goddamn mind. That triggered the code black. That triggered the code black, and in case you've never been to a Piece of Peace restream, it has a fucking counter in the corner. It starts off at BegCon 4. You know what I mean? If Phil gets more desperate throughout the fucking stream, it goes up to BegCon 3, BegCon 2, BegCon 1, and when it gets too much, Piece of Peace types in the command in the chat ready to just basically fucking launch the goddamn nukes. You know? So, if you've never seen it before, this is what it looks like.
We're done here.
This one person tipping is tremendous, and thank you for that, but, you know, it would be great. Anyone else who likes the content, if you could support it as well, please do. Thank you. Exactly, I'm saving the Bison hat for Wednesday when we play with Bison. That's exactly what I'm doing. Great, a fucking wireless JP player. Tremendous. Can't wait for this one. Oh, look.
Just gonna wait a sec. I had a feeling, because the versus screen is always the same. It's always the same. And here we are.
Yeah, so that's what happens in a code black on Piece of Pizza stream. And by the way, it takes 4 moderators to type confirm to fucking turn the key. You know, the moderators are involved as well. Whenever Piece of Pizza triggers a code black, then it's up to the moderators who are in the chat at the time to help, you know, turn their keys to make sure the nuke gets launched. Whatever. So I love, you know, I can't stay awake for these, you know, Phil's night streams anymore. I loved launching the fucking nuke. I love being a part of that. I was like, yeah, fucking launch the nuke, fires and missiles. Phil's being toxic as all hell. Believe it or not, though, believe it or not, Phil would actually get even more toxic than this. Also, check out the opponent here. Cat equals wings in a wig. But I think Phil wins this fight, and then Phil like fucking blocks some and all that shit. He's like, I never have to play it again, get fucked to beat you and all that shit. But Phil would actually be far more toxic. And yeah, I think Damien Anderson's very aware of it as well. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to go to. Yeah, yeah, as we're of the same opinion there, Damien Anderson. We had the same idea. So let's watch the end of the fight. First of all, very end of the fight. Phil's playing Ken, I think it is. Yeah, yeah, a Master Ken, I think. Not sure. Like, a guy's name's called Cloud. Apparently, Phil's been playing this person several times throughout the night. Phil's MMR didn't do great playing Street Fighter, and this fight would make Phil lose his temper. Even though he's doing well for support and he's got the gunner glasses on and he's got his little Ryu headband on, he lost again and he couldn't quite handle it.
I didn't know. That was Pajit. See? Alright, kill. Come on, don't fuck this up, Krang.
Wow, this has been a fun night.
Dude, you fucked it up!
This has been a real fun night. That just completely fucking outplayed me all fucking night. They're so good. What a piece of shit.
Wait for it.
Oh, he's below 1450 again.
What a fucking piece of shit.
Wait for it.
Night this has been. What a waste of my fucking time. Fuck this fucking stupid fucking headband. Fuck these fucking dumb fucking glasses. Now I'm gonna just fucking play and win because I had enough.
Okay. I mean, like, the thing is, he did drop a bunch of rank, so he's gonna be playing lower rank people, so... I mean, there's this correlation between you drop in rank and you play lower rank people, and then you know, you win some and you go back up a bit. Is this how
I mean, Phil should be happy. He's going to be fucking playing amongst people who are more of his ability. He was punching above his weight as things stood anyway.
it works?
These people suck shit. The fucking nonsense is so bad. It's so bad.
There's more. There's more.
Fuck this dumb fucking thing.
So...
Like dress up like a fucking 4-year-old.
That's really weird.
He said it. Fuck this dumb fucking thing playing dress up like a fucking 4-year-old. Well, we've been saying that for the longest fucking time, but it's dumb as hell that, you know, you're playing dress up for your fucking fans for such astronomical sums of fucking money. Jesus Christ. I can't wait for top tier ranked Brian to get those fucking clips watched. I do hope somebody sent Brian, Phil's BFF for life, those particular clips to see his reaction to that. Yeah, I wonder if Brian's ever lashed out at his audience after they've been so supportive and said, well, fuck doing this for the audience, whatever. I'm angry because I'm bad at a video game, so I'm gonna just fucking, you know, berate my audience now for this shit. Jesus Christ, but yeah. Phil with the mask completely off, despite the money high of being $100, mainly thanks to one person tipping again and again and again. Glorious stuff indeed. Anyway, at time bingo. I need a number. Somebody please give me a number in the chat so we can play bingo. I get the bingo going again. Here we go. The first number in chat I saw was from Alexandra C. Saying 63. Oh, okay. Let me randomise the bingo background first of all. There we go. And we'll type in a number 63 in the chat. In here. To randomise. There we go. So this is today's bingo card we have for today's show. Thank you very much to Alexandra C for helping us pick the card. If it wins, it's all thanks to me. If it fails, then it's all Alexandra's fault. So we need Phil to say, what the fuck are you talking about? Although I will accept what are you talking about. Him saying variety, support, contributions, and something style, like RPG style or whatever. The second row is Phil doing hand graphs, him saying good news, him repeating the same point constantly, him saying meaningful, and him saying interactive. The third row is Phil saying comment, sound good, him snorting, him saying idiot, and him saying you see. The fourth row is Phil pausing OBS, him saying dude, detractor or trolls, by the way, and tips. And the fifth and final row is Phil saying I would argue. What I mean by that is him slapping the leg, him saying FYI, and finally him giving somebody a good old fashioned leaning manual ban. And guess who's popping? I can confirm. Creepy Whisper has been removed. That shit has been deleted. We will not see Creepy Whisper again on his bingo board unless Phil brings that shit back and we see reason to encode it again. So there we go. It's gone forever. I deleted that shit. It's gone. That'll never haunt our bingo cards again. Hopefully. Unless Phil starts doing it again, then I might fucking bring it back, who fucking knows. Anyway, the aim of the game, as you guys will know by now, is for us to try and get the full house 25 out of 25 on the bingo board you see before you on the screen. If we manage to do that, we'll add $25 to the bingo prize fund, which is currently sitting at $260. We're trying to get as much money throughout the month of May. Sorry, it's June now, isn't it? Yeah, it's June. We're trying to get as much money throughout the month of June as possible. Jesus Christ. That's what happens when I recycle the scripts. I forget to change the fucking script sometimes. But there you go. We're trying to get as much money throughout the month of June as possible to get to try and get as many full houses as possible throughout the month of June, because at the end of the month we're going to have a marble race to determine who takes home half of that bingo prize fund. Because one of you guys can win half of the bingo prize fund, the rest goes to charity. But if you want to have a chance of winning half of that bingo prize fund, you've got to make sure you've left a comment on the community post, which is linked in the description of the live stream. If you haven't done that yet, do it for the end of the month so you got a chance of winning half of that bingo prize fund. I got distracted by a member in Phil's channel who's called Steak Sandwich. I have a feeling I'm not a true fan. I just seen the word steak sandwich and thought, well, I don't know why Phil's not banned him yet. But there you go. So yeah, there's a variety of ways for us to get free spaces on a bingo card we see before us. For example, if Phil snorts or burps 10 times before he starts recording for a shitty gameplay, that gives us a free space. If Phil says boss 10 times, that gives us a free space as well. And these things can double up as well, by the way. So if Phil says boss 20 times, that's 2 free spaces. If Phil snorts 20 times, that's 2 free spaces, and so on and so on. But it needs to get to 10 for us to get 1 free space at least. So there you go. And there's one more way we can get free space if you guys... Oh, never mind. Oh God.
Parallelogram Yosef tipped £2. Every time I give your streams another chance, I instantly regret it. Cheers.
Thank you, I guess. Thank you, Parallelogram Yosef. For the tip. I'm sorry you regret it. Jesus. Have a drink of radiator fluid, you'll be fine, you'll forget all about it, man. But cheers for the tip. And hopefully you'll be a bit back to not regretting it maybe before too long. Here's that. There's one more way for us to get a free space on the bingo card, guys. If you guys like the stream, 100 likes on this bingo stream before I finish playing bingo, not only will that get a free space as well, but you guys also get to enjoy the Bubbles animation made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations to celebrate the 100 likes. So you guys are in direct control of one way we can get a free space. The rest are controlled by Phil and his bizarre bodily functions, as well as him saying boss a bunch of fucking times. I think I've covered all the bases and there's nothing else to really do apart from me press the random Scottish soundboard button to send Azaf into battle once more.
And she's a big fucking bitch.
Jesus Christ. Let me just fix full stream so it's 1080p and let's also go 1.5 right from the get-go. Good luck everybody, here we fucking go. I paused it too early I guess, you heard someone's shitey guitar riff. My bad.
Well, everyone, today is going to be a different kind of podcast.
He's wearing the blouse again.
Because, holy crap, 10 minutes ago, Dr. Disrespect just put out a public tweet that has finally fully explained everything that happened with him and his banning from Twitch 4 years ago.
Why are you... Hold the fuck on. I thought Phil stayed away from all this drama. Why is Phil directly trying to throw himself into this sort of drama stuff? I thought he kept clear of this crap. Why is he to... Why? Oh my god. This is gonna be a rough fucking podcast, I can just tell already. Why, Phil?
This is tying into all this controversy following him over the last few days, accusations being thrown his way by former Twitch staff. I have not talked about it because nothing has been confirmed, but as of 10 minutes ago, he himself has confirmed everything. And now everyone wants my opinion on it. So I guess that's what we're talking about on today's show. This is literally about to be the biggest news on the internet today. And it just broke moments before the podcast.
So who fucking cares? This shows you how little he prepared for his own podcast when basically abandons anything I was going to fucking talk about on his fucking podcast and just completely throws out the fucking window because Dr. Disrespect fucking made a tweet. It's just, it feels like he's killed the bingo card already, I'll tell you that much.
So, I guess it's time to talk about the situation today on the Level 1 Podcast.
And I'm going to fast forward past this shite.
Alrighty, everyone. So what is going on? First of all, let's just get my stuff out of the way, because everyone just is going to want to hear about this situation and what just happened. Breaking news, okay? So today, I'm playing more Elden Ring DLC Shadow of the Erdtree. Yesterday, I explored quite a bit, found a bunch of new fun areas, fought a bunch of very repetitive bosses, sadly, but for the most part, I am enjoying the DLC these last couple sessions since I respect. Today will be more of the same. There's actually 4 different areas I want to explore on the map that I marked off yesterday, so I don't forget. And after that, we'll see what else we're going to do. We'll do a Legacy Dungeon, I'm not sure. We'll see how long it takes to explore today, okay? And tonight on the late stream, it is going to be more Stardew Valley chill at 6:45 p.m. Pacific time. I really like the game. I've really been enjoying my time with it. You guys always show up and engage and support. Can't wait for more tonight. It's going to be a very awesome late night chill stream. Also, keep in mind, tomorrow is going to be a full day of Street Fighter 6 M Bison. I'm actually going to purchase the expansion pass at some point today. I'm just uncertain if I want to get the base pass or the deluxe one. The deluxe one is $20 more, but you get both the new stages coming out without having to buy them with drive tickets. You get all of the outfits and all of the alternative colors for all of the new characters, and you get more drive tickets to buy more stuff. And I was thinking of buying at least one, if not more, of the soundtracks in the game if they're available. So yeah, I might make use of spending a little bit of extra money. I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence. We'll probably talk about this over the course of today, maybe during the Stardew Valley stream later tonight or whatever, and try to figure out what we're going to do. But M Bison all day long tomorrow on stream. Okay? Keep in mind, I'm off on Thursday, and then Friday and the rest of the week is a balance. It's going to be things such as Elden Ring and Street Fighter balance. There's still going to be Stardew Valley. I am looking to possibly add another game to the rotation. Not sure what that will be. However, I am strongly considering Riven. If you're not aware, this game Riven is the sequel to Myst. They just came out with a remastered edition on PC that runs on way better graphics, and people checked into it and said, yeah, it actually, your mini PC would hit the minimum graphical requirements for Riven. So I'm debating maybe what I might start doing is alternating Elden Ring DLC and Street Fighter 6 on day streams, and then Stardew Valley and Riven on night streams. So we'll talk more about this over the week. I feel like this will be something as a good mix of content for these earlier, late June, early July stuff, and moving forward. We'll see. In addition to that, keep in mind we are still planning a few other things. We've been talking about the possibility of me doing some other stuff on streams, like building a Lego set, maybe right here on camera, and doing interactive streams like that instead of just all games. I'm talking about that, but I don't know. That's something that we should discuss a little bit moving forward. And then also a marathon. People seem to want another marathon. The last one we did was the Indies Marathon in May. I'd be down for that. We're talking maybe late July, early August as like a summertime marathon. And we have various different ideas of what I could do, including the possibility of the Nintendo World Championships game that's coming out on Switch and doing a few like challenge runs in that, maybe doing a little Stardew Valley chill, some drinks, some food, you know, various things. So anyway, we're going to keep talking about all of this stuff in the coming weeks. Obviously, I would like to talk a lot more in detail about it, except this breaking news is just so wild and out of nowhere that it's now time to talk about it. This is something we've been talking about for 4 years, right? Okay, let's do it. Ladies and gentlemen, finally, in its entirety, the truth about the Dr. Disrespect situation has hit the internet straight from the horse's mouth. All right, let's talk a little bit about what's going on here. 4 years ago, out of nowhere, Dr. Disrespect was outright banned from Twitch TV. Okay? And at the time, there were absolutely no information at all about why it happened. He wasn't saying anything. Twitch wasn't saying anything. They just said, oh, like a violation of terms of service, and that was it. So no one knew anything about what was happening at all, and it was very bizarre that one of their top, streamers and earners would just be banned outright. Now, a lot of people started getting worried and afraid. Does this mean that this is the beginning of it? It's going to happen to a lot of people. Well, it just so happens that after that happened, it did happen to a lot of people, but in various degrees of strength. For example, I was removed from the Twitch partner program. When I asked why,
Of course, it comes back to making it all about himself. Any reason he could fucking have to talk about himself in this situation. Dr. Disrespect fucking talks about what happened to him or whatever, and Phil like immediately has to try and make it about himself right from the get-go.
they said hateful speech, and I said provide evidence of hateful speech because I never used it. I want evidence, to which they said we don't have to provide evidence. Now, they did have to provide evidence. They did not, and I could have sued them, just like Dr. Disrespect went ahead and sued them for banning him. I outright could have sued them and said, hey, this is nonsense. You have to prove that I did something wrong to financially punish me and kick me out of your program. But I didn't do that. Instead, I came here to YouTube, and I've been here now for the greater part of over, 3 years. And I like being here. I don't have to worry about walking on eggshells and being falsely accused of things I don't do. Okay? So anyway, after this happened to me, by the way, it happened to others. It happened to Wings of Redemption. It happened to a lot of people on Twitch. I almost feel like the banning of Dr. Disrespect opened the door for Twitch to feel like they could go ahead and just start having consequences laid out for people that they deemed controversial and who essentially might be a risk to their public image, which is absolutely hilarious because then they proceeded to turn the entire site into software porn. So figure that one out, right? It really doesn't make any fucking sense. It's obvious that people over there have no idea how to run a business.
There's the guy that fucking jerked off on YouTube.
Always been unprofessional. Anyway, in regards to the Dr. Disrespect situation, things have happened over the years. Dr. Disrespect left Twitch because he was banned and came to YouTube, continued to be insanely successful here on YouTube, although he's outright admitted he makes less money on YouTube than he did on Twitch. That doesn't surprise me. Seriously, like on YouTube, you just can't get the viewership you got on Twitch. There's none of that. Open, look at the top streamers and people coming over. It's actually hard to even find live streams on YouTube. They don't have a section for it, really. And, it's very engagement. Everything's different on YouTube. Now, I still like streaming on YouTube, don't get me wrong, but I could totally see why he says it's less profitable. It is less profitable. Since I've been here full-time on YouTube, I have not gotten the level of memberships as I had subscribers on Twitch. There's no Prime subs here, per se.
Who fucking cares?
There's no real incentive or anything at all to really do things. Like, there's no cheering wars, there's no cheering trains, you know what I'm saying? All that stuff. So, I get it. I understand why it's less profitable on YouTube. I'm in the same boat, right? And then, guess what he did? He sued Twitch. He did. He outright went and he sued Twitch, okay? And when he sued Twitch, it was all behind doors. It was never publicly disclosed what the suing was about besides that he had been banned. And guess what? There was a settlement, meaning Twitch would have lost, all right? And Twitch paid Dr. Disrespect a big settlement of money for the fact that they banned him outright without due discourse, without proving that he did anything wrong, right? They did something wrong and ripped him off from a lot of money, and he won the court case, okay? Now, that's all that's ever been said, because...
So I appreciate Meth Bear kind of, helping to, just to kind of clarify some things. Phil and the Doc had partner agreements, however, Dr. Disrespect had a guaranteed income contract, Phil did not. It's not the same thing. So, Phil was not in the same situation as Dr. Disrespect was when it came to fucking losing their partnership on Twitch. Also, John points out, that doesn't mean Twitch would have lost. Yeah, when someone offers a settlement, it means, it's not necessarily, it's not a slam dunk case, essentially, and they might not want the fucking thing to get prolonged. There's lots of reasons why a settlement might fucking be offered early on. They might just fucking not want to bother and deal with a fucking situation, so they just want to fucking get it over with quickly, just get it quiet. They might not want revelations to come out, essentially. Twitch might have fucking wanted to avoid anything being disclosed and thought, okay, let's just do a settlement behind the scenes and get on with the fucking thing. We don't really know for sure, and I've not seen anything of what Dr. Disrespect has said in this breaking fucking news thing, but really that's information that people were not privy to. I felt just assuming that, a settlement was offered because Twitch would have got their arse kicked or something. That's a random conclusion for Phil to jump to.
Outside of that, all right, it's all legally, behind closed doors and NDAs. You can't talk about it. So Dr. Disrespect has never said anything further. Twitch has never said anything further. And so for the greater part of almost 4 years, this entire process has been completely clandestine, shady, behind the scenes. We may never know what happened. Okay? Well.
What do you mean shady behind the fucking scenes? It was a settlement in court. Like, there's nothing... Technically, there's nothing shady about a settlement being agreed by 2 parties and then them getting the fuck on with things. Like, the legal process was followed, so it's not shady. I don't understand why Phil says it's fucking shady. If, like, they fucking went to court and there was a settlement and all that shit, both parties agreed to the settlement and just got on with things. Well, Jesus Christ.
Due to, well, let me, I want to make sure this is still open. Okay.
I don't think it said dude there, by the way.
What's up?
Thank you very much to Warden for a super chat. It says that's going through a discovery process and they hate that. Yeah, I mean, sometimes these trials, I mean, I'm not a great expert on trials and whatnot, you know what I mean? But, yeah, sometimes before it even gets to, like, a fucking court where things can be revealed publicly, sometimes these lawyers will hash things out and try and just say, okay, let's just settle behind the scenes before we even have things be talked about publicly. And all that crap. But, I don't know, I just... Phil just run his goddamn mouth, fucking pulling the theories out his arse as per usual. Holy dead
I'm
air.
gonna read this in a second. But anyway, okay, I want to make sure it was still there, and it is indeed still there. Okay, so in the last week, crazy stuff has been happening in regards to Dr. Disrespect that I have refused to speak about. Why? Because there's been no evidence of anything. There's been a lot of accusations thrown around. There's been a lot of what ifs, and then there's been seemingly repercussions in regards to the what ifs. Let me explain what's going on. Supposedly a former Twitch employee, and I throw that around loosely because when I say former Twitch employee, Twitch has a million people who work for them who don't. There's people who are like community ambassador volunteers who fucking moderate and do shit, but don't actually work for the company. Don't ask me how they think that's professional, because it's not. That's what leads to insane mistakes like, oh, ban an account because they did something wrong. Oops, they didn't unban it later in the day. It's bullshit. Their company is awful, okay? But anyway, someone who
Once again, Phil making it about himself because he was banned temporarily for using hateful slurs.
supposedly formerly worked for them put out a tweet, and I'll summarize it here. Yeah, the banning of Dr. Disrespect was absolutely warranted. He was texting or DMing a minor, basically someone who was 17, having sexually inappropriate conversation with said minor, and even trying to like lean towards and get them to go to his room and meet him in his room at like TwitchCon. And
Oh, don't even, oh my god. Well, are you aware of who Derek, one of your biggest fucking supporters, follows on social media? As well as a fucking slew of fucking porn stars and all that shit. He's also fucking got these like little pages for, you know, has anyone ever seen, for people that are new to the Tractor universe, has anyone ever seen Derek's saved YouTube playlists from back in the fucking day? Because if not, let me try and pull that shit up for you guys. Give me a second here. Let's see if I can find this crap. Give me a second here. Let's see if I can find this crap. That was actually too easy to find. So here we go. This was Derek's publicly available to view playlist. If you went to Derek's YouTube channel, Derek is one of Phil's biggest ever supporters, of course, has been for several years now, and this was his YouTube channel and what he liked. And this is a list of likes. One video, little girls. He's got a fucking playlist of Derek loves Lemur and DSP. Cute and pretty grimettes, dull kitten and pencil arms. DSP using my fan art, woo. Little girls pretty. Beautiful little girls and like fucking happy face. I mean, this was a Dead or Alive 5 naked. We fucking had 281 videos for that. Fuck me. Jesus Christ. Well, yeah, but Derek has always been a fucking monster with this sort of fucking thing. He's been out of fucking control with this crap. He's just, this is Phil's, one of Phil's most biggest supporters in terms of he's been there for a long time. and Phil's going to have an opinion about, I mean, careful what you say here, Phil, because it's just, I'm just saying, like, you are essentially protecting somebody that
seems to really like little girls.
And when Twitch got note of that, because I guess it was done through Twitch private messages and it was reported to them, okay, they said this is completely unacceptable, and that's why they decided to ban him, citing their terms of service would be never allow that. Well, apparently they did ban him, then he sued them years later, saying, well, none of this is evidence of any crime whatsoever, therefore you banned me outright for no reason, legally anyway, and you owe me money, and then they had a settlement. So apparently Twitch felt they would not have been able to win the court case. They didn't have enough evidence to prove maybe true intent, and therefore they did screw up, so they settled so they wouldn't lose the court battle. Okay.
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Okay, now, that's all well and good, except this is just a former Twitch employee saying this on Twitter. No one, where's the evidence? Can you show us evidence of what you're saying? No, nothing. So without evidence, you can't hold someone accountable. It's just an accusation, right? We actually don't know if this is actually what happened or not. Well, all of a sudden, yesterday, it's announced that Dr. Disrespect's game development company, which he co-founded, I think it's called like Midnight Society, is dropping him. He's leaving the company. They're basically, and then they put out a public statement on Twitter. So we heard all these accusations. We researched it ourselves and looked into it, and we came to an agreement that Dr. Disrespect is leaving the company. Now, what does that sound like? That sounds like they're saying we found out he's guilty of this accusation of, you know, having sexual conversations with a minor, and now we decided that it's in our best interest to part ways with him. Now, immediately what ended up happening is everyone mass went at the company saying, well, number one, where's the evidence? If you have evidence, show it. And number two, if you're dropping him, just understand no one is ever going to buy or play your game ever again. Like, the only reason we were even involved in your video game is because Dr. Disrespect was the co-founder of the company and we wanted him to play. We were interested in it. We like him. So you might as well just say goodbye. Your game will never sell. Okay? So it's kind of like, it was the kiss of death to keep him in the company, and now it's the kiss of death that he's out of the company, right? Now, while all this is going on, guess what else is going on? His other sponsorship deals are falling apart. Apparently, overnight, Turtle Beach, which he has a bunch of branded headphones with, dropped him from their sponsorship. So the question is, what in the holy hell is going on? Why is all this happening to Dr. Disrespect if there's no evidence of wrongdoing?
Oh my dog, what's up?
Thank you very much to Bjorn for the super chat, who simply says, "Get fudged, Serbia." Are they playing tonight? Or are they out of the Euros? I assume this is a football-related tweet. I'm still a bit emotionally sad about what happened to Scotland. I can't watch any more football for a few days at least, personally. It was a sore one to take as a Scotsman. You'd think I'll be used to the glorious failure by now of Scotland, you know, underperforming at the big stage. But yeah, it was a sore one to take. 100-minute fucking loss. Yeah. So I assume Bjorn's super chat there is football related. But there you fucking go. Yeah. I think there's some more football in tonight. I think England are playing. Who fucking cares? You know, they'll probably win anyway.
Shit. So the question is, what in the holy hell is going on? Why is all this happening to Dr. Disrespect if there's no evidence of wrongdoing? It doesn't make sense, right? Like, it would be one thing if there was blatant evidence on the internet of him doing this, but there's nothing. No one said anything. Apparently, again, remember, there was a whole court proceeding, but apparently there's NDAs out the ass, okay? So what is going on, right?
Isn't it a statute of limitations on NDAs for like 4 years or some pish? Which is why it took so long for that Twitch person to say something, or was that just a rumor?
Now we know. Because right before I started this podcast this morning, Dr. Disrespect tweeted himself. Are you ready? I'm going to read it word for word. And this was his original tweet. People are saying he's edited it since. Too bad, I have the original tweet on my screen. So I'm going to read the original version right now. This was posted like 15, 20 minutes ago on his Twitter account, at Dr. Disrespect. You ready? The Twitch ban in all capital letters. Hello, I'd like to make a quick statement. Let's cut the fucking bullshit. As you know, there's no filter with me. Maybe that's a problem. I've always been upfront and real with you guys.
Oh, look who's fucking talking. I'm so sorry for interrupting him reading out the fucking tweet, but look who's fucking talking.
Let's cut the fucking bullshit. As you know, there's no filter with me. Maybe that's a problem. I've always been upfront and real with you guys on anything that I can be upfront about, and I'm always willing to accept responsibility, which is why I'm here now. He's always willing to accept responsibility. Okay. Sure.
Read the fucking tweet first and then opinionate, you fucking dick.
Sure. Let's continue. Here's the thing. I'm just gonna say this before I read the rest of the tweet. For those who are like shocked at the situation, did you not see the writing on the wall when, one, he cheated on his wife many, many years ago, and then he publicly cried about it so people gave him money and liked him more?
Well, Kat cheated on her partner with you. You were the other man. When Kat went with you, you were the other man in that situation. She was with somebody, living with somebody, and she cheated on them with you. So what are you trying to say? You can't trust a cheat? Can we not trust Kat?
Figure that one out. Two, he went to a convention and literally walked inside of a bathroom with a film crew and filmed people pissing without their permission, and then he got kicked out of the convention and almost got arrested for it. I mean, there's always been evidence.
I mean, that was messed up, to be fair. That was kind of fucking weird.
That this guy does bad things, but people seem to like him more. And that's what I don't understand. The guy is someone who dresses up like a knockoff G.I. Joe character. He acts a character on camera like a Muppet. People like him for that, and that's okay if you like it, but you understand this is all he does. This is his content. You think he's some kind of a fucking hero, a pariah? Like, what are you talking about? The guy has had a history of bad behavior, and he makes schlock content. And it's okay to like the schlock. I get it. It's a shtick. It's funny. But why would you think that this guy is some kind of a fucking hero to people all over the internet?
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you very much to Eric Newton for the super chat, who says Phil is the last guy who should be talking about accountability or responsibility. He spends $21,000 in WWE Champions this year alone, but somehow can't pay bills. This fucking guy, yeah, I remember it. It's just pot meat kettle. Yeah. And MethBear is clarified. NDAs are typically 1 to 5 years, but can be indefinite if it protects trade secrets or sensitive information. I'd be able to judge to determine if the duration is reasonable. Okay, thank you for clarifying, MethBear. Listen, I've not paid much attention to the situation. I've seen whispers about it, but I've not paid much attention. So I'm learning about this now. I'm learning about Dr. Disrespect's tweet now. Sadly, Phil can't just read out the whole fucking tweet and then have an opinion. He needs to keep stopping himself to fucking have a rant about Dr. Disrespect and, you know, bash the guy's content because he's fucking jealous of the success he's had, essentially. Everything that Phil's saying right here is essentially just boiling down to him being jealous of the level of success that Dr. Disrespect had when it came to him, you know, making content on YouTube. But why else would Phil be talking about this? Because it's someone he can fucking, you know, punch up to.
Okay to like the schlock. I get it. It's a shtick. It's funny. But why would you think that this guy is some kind of a fucking hero to people all over the internet? Where did you ever get that information or ever get that 2-in-2 connection? I mean, I'm at a loss. And I understand a lot of people would say, well, the same thing about you. I never said I'm a hero. I never said I'm someone who should be worshipped or anyone should love. I'm just a regular dude.
Can you find me evidence that Dr. Disrespect said that he should be worshipped? I want Phil to present evidence where Dr. Disrespect demanded to be hero worshipped. Does any such evidence exist? I doubt it. I highly doubt it.
Dude, sitting here on the internet playing video games and hanging.
Well, let me rewind that. I think I must have dude.
I never said I'm a hero. I never said I'm someone who should be worshipped or anyone should love. I'm just a regular dude sitting here.
Yep, Phil said dude. I'm just a regular dude.
Burger.
Ain't nothing regular about your fucking strange ass. Let's rewind it for the full context.
All over the internet. Where did you ever get that information or ever get that 2-in-2 connection? I mean, I'm at a loss. And I understand a lot of people would say, well, the same thing about you. I never said I'm a hero. I never said I'm someone who should be worshipped or anyone should love. I'm just a regular dude sitting here on the internet playing video games and hanging out with you. That's it. I'm not some fucking multi-millionaire who brings in $50,000 a fucking stream to dress up like a fucking knockoff G.I. Joe. I just don't get it, but maybe that's me because I don't like that kind of shit. The guy's a fucking muppet.
Okay, I need to rewind. I know people are kind of curious about this, but Phil had a very good face there. In my defense,
that's it.
His deranged lunatic rant in there was prime thumbnail material there.
I'm not some fucking multi-millionaire who brings in $50,000 a fucking stream to dress up like a fucking knockoff G.I. Joe. I just don't get it, but maybe that's me.
So hold on, yeah, this particular face here. there, this stuff right here. There. That face. That is what I saw. This is why I paused. I do apologise for pausing, but for God's sake, would you look at that face? Would you just look at that? Oh god. Oh, so yeah, I had to pause. His hands are all bloody as crap. No, it's the same. Nothing can be done about that. His hands are all bloody, but this face. My god. Let me copy that. Just bear with me 2 seconds, guys. And let me upload it here. And oh, I should have removed his arm hold. Oh, that's kind of cursed. That's a bit cursed. I'm just gonna put the image in the members Discord, and maybe somebody can work their magic to make it look better. I don't know, because sometimes D-Dog is good at doing that, of like cleaning up the images sometimes and making it look a bit. Jesus Christ, man, the face is just insane. I don't even care about the fucking hands or anything, you know what I mean? But that's it's that head, that fucking face expression he's fucking making there. What the fuck? Good God.
Multi-millionaire who brings in $50,000 a fucking stream to dress up like a fucking knockoff G.I. Joe. I just don't get it, but maybe that's me because I don't like that kind of shit. The guy's a fucking muppet. He always has been. That's his shtick. So why do you think that he's like not going to be doing wrong things when there's a history of wrong behavior that he's laid out over the last decade? I don't get it. Okay? So now let's continue to read his own tweet. First and foremost, I do want to apologize to everyone in my community, as well as those close to me, my team, and everyone at Midnight Society Game Studio. A lot of people have been left in the dark about what happened yesterday with Midnight Society, what happened yesterday with Midnight Society and we made the painful decision collectively to have me step down. Our team is full of incredibly talented and good people that have high career ambitions and families, and I'd never want to jeopardize the culture we have carefully crafted. Okay. Everyone has been wanting to know why I was banned from Twitch, but for reasons outside of my control, I was not allowed to say anything for the last several years. Now that 2 former Twitch employees have publicly disclosed the accusations, I can now tell you my side of the story regarding the ban. So essentially what he's saying is, because 2 Twitch employees broke the NDA themselves, essentially he can now say whatever he wants legally. Previously he couldn't because of the NDA, but now he's free to say whatever he wants because the NDA is broken by them, not him. Okay, here we go. Were there Twitch whisper messages with an individual back in 2017? The answer is yes. Were there real intentions behind these messages? The answer is absolutely not. I'm not even going to continue yet. I'm just going to tell you right now, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what the actual intentions are. What actually matters is the initial action, right?
Oh my god. 10 gifted memberships on Phil's channel. Was Liana 18 when you talked to her? Was Liana 18 when you talked to her? 10 gifted memberships. I do hope they were Argentinian memberships. Yeah. So when Liana was first introduced to the world in general as being Phil's girlfriend, she had been 18 years old for about 5 or 6 months, which begged the question: how long had passed between them communicating with each other and them hooking up? Because like she was barely fucking legal even when introduced. So that's a good question.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
Thank you very much to Anders Pack for gifting 20 memberships to the channel. Holy crap. That is fucking hell, that's very unexpected. Very kind of you, Anders Pack, thank you very much. I muted the contributions just so I could be able to talk because I need to read out all the names now. This is going to make my job a lot harder at the end of bingo to add all these names, but congratulations to the following people for receiving a membership thanks to Anders Pack's generosity. Congratulations to Steve Beeve, Psycho Weasel, John Smith, Scrappy, Disc 023, Decoy, Mr. White, Bud Iceblade 2025, Kaneki J, Scott B, Joel Badger, Rab D, DB James, Lazy Crabs, Alksmear 23, Lewis Martins, Midgard Metals, Batsuit Twitch, Punished Mr. Darcy, and XX Dasauce XX. Thank you very much, Anders Pack, for gifting those memberships. And thank you to Movie Sign for gifting 5 memberships themselves. And congratulations, oh Jesus Christ, there's more. So thank you to, this is fucking crazy. Thank you Movie Sign for gifting 5 memberships as well, and congratulations to the following people: Michael Hunts, Kyle Denson, Jim R6, Joe Rowe, and Cody the Bad Boy Games. So congratulations to you 5. And thank you to Lowenson for gifting 5 memberships themselves, and congratulations to Alexandra C, ES, Butterlord, Shabadaba, and Martin T. That is incredibly kind. All of you, thank you very much for those gifted memberships. Remember guys, if you got gifted memberships, make sure you thank Anders Pack, Movie Sign, Lowenson. Thank all 3 of them. I'm just going to spam the skip alert button now, so because it's going to play the alerts for every single one otherwise. And so I need to try and get that animation fixed where it's like just it shows you a member bomb, which is one animation. But yeah, thank you very much for the kind get member bombs there from all of you. What was I got completely distracted by what Phil was talking about. What was he fucking saying? Oh, I'm sorry. I feel like Phil just said something dumb before that happened. The member bomb broke my brain. Oh yeah, that's right, I paused it because of fucking Liana's thing near the gifted membership thing for Liana. Ah, yes, that's what it was. My ruin was gifted a membership by was Liana 18 when you talked to her. Oh, that's something. We have Leanin' Ban on the card.
Burger!
And that was a Leanin' Ban because that membership, that user got leaned. So we can tick off Leanin' Ban on the chat, on the cards. Fantastic stuff indeed. And yeah, as I said, when it comes to Liana, there is no evidence on the internet to tell us when Phil and Liana started talking. All we know is that she was about 6 months over the age of 18 when the internet was introduced to her for the very first time with Phil. So make of that what you will. Who knows? That's all I'm going to say. There's definitely been rumours, there's been speculation. Phil at the time was 27, 28 years age, I think, when he hooked up with her. So there's a big age gap there, which is why people always refer to her as her daughter. His daughter, sorry. So, yeah. Actually, something my bad, Steve. Phil was 29. Phil was 29 years of age when he officially hooked up with Liana. Officially. So there you go. Anyway, let's go back to the bingo, guys. Thank you very much for the very kind member bombs and everything else. It's very kind of you. I just want to remind us to make sure we don't miss anything that Phil says here, for the sake of context, whatever, and just for the sake of, you know, trying to fucking debunk him if he says anything dumb or more dumb than usual. But yeah, guys, thank you very much once again. Let's get back to Phil talking about Dr. Disrespect.
The answer is yes. Were there real intentions behind these messages? The answer is absolutely not. I'm not even going to continue yet. I'm just going to tell you right now, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what the actual intentions are. What actually matters is the initial action, right? If you make a death threat to someone, but you say, I never intended to kill them, you're still responsible for the death threat. If you make sexual messages to a minor, even if you never intended to do anything with the minor, you're still responsible for those messages.
You hear that, Derek?
So the intent doesn't matter. It's the action you already performed. He's already 100% admitted to guilt for a wrongdoing action, and everyone on the internet is now going to accuse him of being a pedophile. I literally don't have to read the rest of the tweet. I don't. I mean, we're done here. Well, I'm going to read the rest of the tweet because he tweeted a ton of shit here, so I'm going to keep going. But I mean, yikes, that's it. He's done. Like, you have 100% admitted that you fucked up and did one of the most heinous things possible. I mean, besides, you know, going the next step, which would obviously have been meeting with this person, right? Okay, let's continue. So here's how he now tries to sugarcoat what he did. You ready? These were casual, mutual conversations that sometimes leaned too much in the direction of being inappropriate, but nothing more. Yes, there is more. You're doing it with a minor, and therefore there's more to it. But you just don't understand that, I guess. But yes, you screwed up hugely. Nothing illegal happened. No pictures were shared. No crimes were committed. And I never even met the individual. I went through a lengthy arbitration regarding a civil dispute with Twitch, and that case was resolved by a settlement. Let me be clear. It was not a criminal case against me, and no criminal charges have ever been brought against me. Of course, because it was your case against Twitch. Like, what is he even talking about there? It was his case against Twitch in a civil suit saying, you terminated my account and partnership with you, which had all this money coming in, just because you saw some whisper messages. And the whisper messages weren't technically a crime, and therefore, how dare you terminate my ability to make money with your business, which, you know, without actual evidence of any real wrongdoing. I guess what it is Twitch didn't feel like there was enough there to say that they 100% had the right to terminate his account. So they did a civil settlement based on what probably he would have made if he stayed with them. I think it was millions and millions of dollars, wasn't it? So I don't get it, because again, I don't know the laws. The laws are very weird and different. Who knows what the law would have been with Twitch? Is there a law about a certain amount of talking with minors and shit? Who knows? I don't know. I don't know what the law actually is. Here we go.
You'd think being a content creator yourself, you'd be brushed up on that kind of thing.
Argues to this, what's legal, what's not. Maybe the technicality was technically what he did wasn't illegal. It was very morally reprehensible, but not illegal. And therefore, Twitch basically banning him for doing something morally reprehensible, but not actually against the law, was a gray area. And that's why he was able to sue them. Who knows? Okay. But basically, that's what he's saying is, yes, he did these messages. This is why they banned him. He sued them. He didn't win the civil case. They settled, meaning they didn't want to take it to trial. Instead, they just wanted to get it to go away. So they paid him money to get him to go away and leave them alone. There you go. Now let's continue. Now, from a moral standpoint, I'll absolutely take responsibility. I should have never entertained these conversations to begin with. That's on me. That's on me as an adult, a husband, and a father. It should have never happened. I get it. I'm not perfect, and I'll fucking own my shit. This was stupid. This is coming from a guy who already had cheated on his wife, publicly admitted it, claimed that he was changing for the better, and then he's still doing this. Is there really anything else to say about that? I mean, this guy's not going to change. This is a guy who just has this kind of behavior and thoughts in his blood, and he's doing it over and over, and this is someone who you're basically making a hero of content on the internet. Okay, let's continue. Now, with all this said, don't get it fucking mistaken. I've seen all the remarks and labels being thrown around so loosely. Social media is a destruction zone. I'm no fucking predator or pedophile. Are you kidding me? Anyone that truly knows me fucking knows where I stand on those things with those types of people. Fuck that. That's a different level of disgust that I fucking hate even hearing about. Don't be labeling me as the worst of the worst with your exaggerations. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Well, my comment on that is simple. He probably had no idea that the person who he was sexting via Twitch DMs was underage. That's why you don't sext with people on Twitch, you fucking buffoon. You stupid moron. You're a multimillionaire. You're one of the most beloved content creators on the internet. You're married with a kid, and you're sexting people you don't know on Twitch. I think that speaks to the level of intelligence here. Let's continue. But I think I've said what I needed to say regarding the ban itself. That's it. That's why Twitch made the decision in 2020. To my team, community, industry friends that have supported me, I apologize. I wish I could have said all this sooner. You guys have always showed me and my family love and support throughout all these years. We love you guys like you can't imagine. I have the fucking best community and circle. If any of this has made you uncomfortable, I get it. You don't have to support me anymore, but just know you have always been greatly appreciated. But trust me when I say this, to all of my haters and that live and breathe social media with zero real life experience, I don't give a fuck about you. Finally, if you're uncomfortable with this entire statement and think I'm a piece of shit, that's fine. But I'm not fucking going anywhere. I'm not the same guy that made this mistake all those years ago. But you're the same guy who cheated on your wife, publicly admitted to it, said you were changing, but then you did this anyway. Okay, well.
It's funny how Phil can change, but no one else can change, yeah? Whenever fucking things get brought up about Phil fucking doing dumb shit in the fucking past, Phil's like, no, that was the old Phil. I stopped doing that. I matured. I grew up. I got wiser and all that shit. That's old Phil. That's a different... Yeah, Phil. Only Phil Burnell is capable of fucking changing, apparently, and evolving into a fucking different sort of human being compared to what happened years and years and years ago. No one else is allowed to fucking change their fucking apparent, you know, for the better, apparently. I just... The sheer irony of Phil Burnell pretending he fucking knows exactly who fucking Dr. Disrespect is. Like, I mean, I don't really care too much about the fucking guy. I mean, I don't really follow, you know, I know of him, of course, he's a fucking big name, but I didn't really follow too much of what they fucking done. But they were successful, they fucking done well for themselves. They had some controversies, of course. But, yeah, they just fucking seem to just be able to just... They done well at what they fucking did for a long fucking time, and a lot of time has passed as well. Who's to fucking say? Who really knows, like, what they're like? For the better or the worse, who fucking knows? Because no one fucking sees that shit usually. You know what I mean? So, but here's Phil pretending he knows exactly what kind of person he is. Like, he fucking knows all too fucking well exactly who... He has no clue. No one fucking has a clue. But he seems to fucking pretend he knows more than anyone else about the situation. And the only reason he's fucking running his mouth is essentially so he can fucking slam dunk another content creator who's more successful than him. This is the only reason why Phil's even fucking talking about it in his own shitty podcast. To try and get attention, to try and get some clickbait views, and he's going to hope the podcast is going to fucking blow up in popularity.
Pattern, right? It's one thing if it's like the first time it's happened, then you give the benefit of the doubt, but now you've established a pattern of the same kind of misbehavior, so now people actually know who you really are, and that's the problem here. It would be one thing if it was a first time offense, but now you got the label for the behavior that you keep making. I'm taking an extended vacation with my family, as mentioned on stream, and I'm coming back with a heavy weight off my shoulders. They want me to disappear? Yeah, fucking right. I hate to tell you, Dr. Disrespect, you're not going to be coming back with a heavy weight off of your shoulders. You're going to be coming back to a situation where essentially all of your sponsors are now going to drop you because you have absolutely 100% outright admitted sexting a minor. Okay? You're going to come back to a very polarized community. All right? You are. Not everyone is going to be backing you anymore because of what you just admitted. Okay? And you're going to come back to a situation where you're going to have a core community who are these hardcore people who no matter what are going to like you and support you. But
kind of like your fans do.
It's not going to be the land of rainbows, unicorns, leprechauns, milk and honey that you have had up to now. You have now outright admitted to doing something so bad.
Oh my god, Phil's channel. Was Liana 16 or 17 when you first talked? Another little member bomb in Phil's channel. Asking a simple question, was Liana 16 or 17 when you first talked? These are very good questions which nobody's ever had a proper answer to. As I said, there's always been ideas, there's always been theories as to how old Liana was when the two of them started talking. Did Phil Burnell groom Liana hanging? Or was she legal age when they first started communicating? You know, and no one knows the truth. Who knows? It was definitely, as I said, there's 6 months between her turning 18 and Phil revealing her to the fucking world in that, you know, Valentine's Day video. Special note, Pandalee is not Asian, that is all. That video. Jesus, but yeah. This is... Yeah, I don't think Phil expected so many questions himself on his own relationships. Gonna be interesting to see if Phil even acknowledges it.
That, even if you intended it or not, it's a pattern of bad behavior. People don't want to be associated with that at a professional level. Period. You'll still have your supporters coming to watch your streams and crowdfund you. But those days of getting all of that money from the sponsorships and shit are done. No company is going to want to associate with someone who made inappropriate whisper DMs with a minor on Twitch. Period. And you admitted it. So here's the thing about Dr. Disrespect, okay? He's a shtick. And we all know this. The Dr. Disrespect you see on a stream is a character. He dresses up like a cartoon character and dances around yelling and screaming like a Muppet. And this is what people like about him, and this is why he gets money, right? It's a character they enjoy. It's very similar to the early days of PewDiePie and Markiplier, where all they would do is scream like sis.
Anonymous tipped £1. I'm in a room with only 2 bullets in me pea shooter with DSP and 2 PDF files. I would hit DSP 2 times and carefully not kill fast.
Thank you very much for that anonymous tipper for saying what they would do in that situation when if they're in the room with only 2 bullets. Jesus Christ. I know, Phil's not worth wasting a bullet on. Like, I have a feeling that Phil's so fucking fragile, you can probably just fucking break him in half. Just snap him like a twig, you know? Don't waste a bullet on Phil, you can fucking probably just break him in half just by fucking picking him up and just pulling gently. Like fucking paper mache, you see his fucking arms are practically see-through. Bloody hell. And that's an interesting point. Atomic, one of Phil's members, is, you know, popped a little member message and says, James Charles was caught 3 times. Some people still like him. I mean, the name rings a bell. I think I know who they're talking about. Some people, it doesn't matter what they seem to fucking do, they seem to still retain some sort of following, some sort of, you know, some people seem to be bulletproof sometimes, to a certain degree. It's bizarre. But, yeah. I see. What's Phil going to fucking say here? I feel like Phil's going to try and welcome Dr. Disrespect to his world. In terms of like, oh, here, you're going to have no more sponsors, you're not going to have any more big money, you're going to fucking fall from prominence. You're basically like me, for real, for real.
Like about him, and this is why he gets money, right? It's a character they enjoy. It's very similar to the early days of PewDiePie and Markiplier, where all they would do is scream like sissies on camera during horror games, and it got them a huge following, right? The problem is, Dr. Disrespect has pigeonholed himself into that content. Here's what I mean. Do you really believe that if right now Dr. Disrespect took all the clothes off and said, I'm Guy, that's his real name, right, Guy? Hi, I'm Guy, and I'm just going to be my normal self here today, let's play games. Blah, blah, blah. Unless he's the character, no one's going to care. And that's the problem. Take a look at others who this has happened to.
So Phil, are you a character, or are you the real person? Which, are we seeing the real Phil Burnell here, or do we never see the real Phil Burnell? Kind of curious about
that. Okay. And they tried to change, and people wouldn't allow them to. The angry video game nerd, the nostalgia critic. These are people who didn't want to continue with those characters, but those characters are the only things people like them for, so they're stuck. Angry Joe outright has admitted, I don't want to do the ginormous reviews anymore. They're too time-consuming, they take too much work, they get demonetized on YouTube, but that's all anyone watches, so he has to keep doing it. And that's what's happened with Dr. Disrespect, okay? Essentially, you made yourself a character. You literally have to dress up as that character forever because it's the only thing people want you for. You didn't present yourself that this is really me. You made a silly character up. And now people want that. Now, do you really think that Dr. Disrespect was going to have longevity being a character? Maybe 10, 20 years, but after a while, the shtick gets old and new characters step up to take over, right? It's not going to remain fresh because it's the same old routine over fucking and over. And that's the problem is, I feel like what his plan was to make maximum profits in a very small amount of time. Like, let me do this for 10 years and bank as much money as I possibly can, so then I can live the rest of my life not having to worry, right? But now, with all this coming out, he's about to lose all those big money opportunities that he essentially needed to make to do that, right? All of the product placements, all of the fucking, you know, the headphones, the peripheral accessories and shit, it's all about to go away. And because...
So, Phil, again, why are you pretending like you have any understanding whatsoever of Dr. Disrespect's income and his financial situation?
Fill me up 69
Jesus
tipped
Christ.
£1. On May 1st when me and Leanna were breaking up, I thought I'd go down memory lane on Cornhub and go to the barely legal category. What I kept seeing instead was housekeeping parody videos. The camera was on the whole time, huh?
Jesus fucking Christ, man. The camera's on the whole time, huh? Thank you very much for that. Fill me up 69. Oh, bloody hell. Good times, good times.
Fucking, you know, the headphones, the peripheral accessories and shit, it's all about to go away. And because of that, I now predict what's going to end up happening is he's going to have to keep streaming as Dr. Disrespect for a very long time to maintain the lifestyle he has for himself. Either that or he's going to have to accept, I now, because of my fuck-ups and publicly admitting to them, I'm now going to have to completely downscale my life. Sell off anything expensive that I have, any big ritzy house I have, and essentially cut it all out and just say, I just got to live on, you know what I'm saying? On like a minimum. That's what he's going to have to do. Because here's the thing, because, right, for example, Maximum Turbo in chat says, it doesn't matter, he's already rich, he can stop working right now. You're right, except I guarantee you his lifestyle is set in a way of his expectation he's going to keep making big bucks.
Look who is fucking talking. Phil Burnell's a fucking person that fucking got into a situation where his income fucking massively dropped, but he chose not to fucking sacrifice the lifestyle pwhatsoever. He still fucking played WWE Champions games or whatever. Fucking, before WWE Champions, it was WWE fucking Supercard. He fucking wailed in that fucking game. Jesus Christ, man. Another member bombing Phil's channel saying PDF Phil was 31 when Leanna was 18. That, I don't think that's accurate. I don't think that's accurate, but Phil is leaning people left, right and centre today in his chat, that's for damn sure. This is a. I don't think this podcast has turned out the way Phil was expecting it to. I have a feeling he was not anticipating this sort of kind of clapback and accusations thrown against him. But Phil is somebody who refused to downsize his own lifestyle when the shit hit the fan for him. The apocalypse happened and all that shit, and he fucking couldn't afford to fucking pay his taxes and all that crap. He refused to downsize. Instead, he fucking turned to his audience and made them pay for fucking everything.
You see? You have to understand something. When you own a big house, you have to pay property taxes on that big house, right? When you own luxury vehicles, you have to maintain all that. This is what people don't think about, right? So I guarantee you, right now, he is sweating fucking bullets. He says he's going on a vacation. Why are you going on a vacation right now unless you realize what's going on is ruining your career, right? There's a serious problem here. So, yeah, I guarantee you what's going to end up happening is there's going to be big changes, but I almost feel like he's going to have to, essentially, change from what his plan was, all right? That's my take on it. Now, listen, here's the thing. If you like Dr. Disrespect for his content, right, you like the character he portrays, I'm going to say something outright that a lot of you probably would not expect me to say. Keep watching his content. Keep supporting his content. Because the stuff he's doing behind the scenes has nothing to do with his content. Do you understand that? Like, the guy, yeah, is morally reprehensible for these actions that he has publicly admitted to. But his content is something different from that.
I'm not entirely sure that's a great fucking... I don't think it's a great stance to fucking take, Phil. So you think they're a morally reprehensible human being, but because it doesn't impact the content they create, you think people should still support them regardless if you support them. So it doesn't matter what they do outside of making their content. They could be the worst human being on the planet, apparently. But if you like the content they create, which is outside of what happens in real life, you should keep supporting them anyway. That is Phil Burnell's take. Does anyone know where Phil's moral compass went, by the way?
Movie sign tipped £1. Hey Dave, Dr. Disrespect isn't addicted to Scopely and probably has a plan for what he's doing after streaming. He's going on vacation because he planned for it. We're not all financial fools like you.
That's a good point now. Thank you very much, Movie Sign, for the tip. And yeah, I imagine this vacation was kind of somewhat planned already. Like, and not just a very impromptu thing or whatever. It's probably fucking planned anyway. Might just fucking lined up or whatever. But yeah, it's Jesus Christ, man. But the fact that Phil was pretending to understand exactly what's going on with Dr. Disrespect, and I don't know. It's just the sheer arrogance of him pretending that he knows what he's talking about here, when a situation has nothing. He has no inside knowledge or anything. All he has is this fucking seething, built-up years of toxic jealousy towards somebody who fucking did content creation better than him.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you very much, King Be Cruel, for the super chat. Who says pot meat kettle moan. That's what I said earlier on.
I'm sorry?
Get your fucking spoons ready, ladies and gentlemen. Fuck me, man. I just can't fucking believe this. I need to keep hearing this. What else? I want to hear what Phil said here one more time. I just want to make sure I don't misunderstand what Phil was saying.
If you like Dr. Disrespect for his content, right, you like the character he portrays, I'm going to say something outright that a lot of you probably would not expect me to say. Keep watching his content. Keep supporting his content. Because the stuff he's doing behind the scenes has nothing to do with his content. Do you understand that? Like, the guy, yeah, is morally reprehensible for these actions that he has publicly admitted to. But his content is something different from that. You understand? It is. It's very different. It's a character he portrays. It's something that he worked on to make entertaining. I'm sure he puts a lot of work and hard work into it, right? I don't see why you wouldn't still watch and enjoy his content. Again, there's situations where what you have to do is you have to separate the art from the artist. And if you like the art, just because the artist has done morally reprehensible things, why would you not still like his content, right? But then again...
I mean, to be fair, Adolf Hitler did some nice paintings. I'm just saying, he knew how to work an art brush. You know, I'm just saying. It was quite no bad. He was no bad with the watercolors. I'm just saying. Fucking hell, Phil. Jesus Christ, man. Oh my God, Phil. This is not a great take. Although I understand the argument he's trying to make. Like, I mean, like, how do you separate art from the artist or whatever? You know what I mean? Like, I can kind of get what he's trying to fucking say. Stevie Dead brings up a good point. Jimmy Savile done a whole lot for charity. There was so much money raised for charity thanks to the work and efforts of Jimmy Savile. Jimmy Savile turned out to be a creepy old bastard who preyed on fucking children. He was a kiddie fiddler. But the work they done and like throughout the fucking years for charity was still like unbelievable all the same. You know what I mean? But later down the line, obviously, fucking these revelations came out. He's like, God, what? I mean, but it's bizarre. It's like, what? Oh my God.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you very much to RS Nerd 008, who says he also revived the tanking German economy and fixed the humour situation. I guess we're talking about Hitler all of a sudden. Oh bloody hell! Thank Christ, my streams aren't monetised. There'll be no fucking ad revenue in a stream. That's a damn sure with all the Hitler talk. Bloody hell! I mean, he did. I mean, you're right though about the German economy. He did good stuff for the German economy, and then I kind of went about it. We don't talk about the 1939 to 1945, but we just don't talk about that. But Jesus, this is fucking. Oh bloody hell, Phil. Let's see what Phil's. Let's see how he's going to fucking talk his way into convincing people to data shit.
Morally reprehensible things. Why would you not still like his content, right? But then
let me rewind that just so we don't miss the context of that sentence.
To it, right? I don't see why you wouldn't still watch and enjoy his content. Again, there's situations where what you have to do is you have to separate the art from the artist. And if you like the art, just because the artist has done morally reprehensible things, why would you not still like his content, right? But then again, maybe not, because some people can't seem to make that separation, right? So at least these companies are not. These companies who he has professional agreements with and stuff, right? Absolutely not. They don't want to be associated with something like that. You know what I'm saying? Because people will say stuff like, now listen to this. Someone just said the same thing with Chris Benoit. Well, Chris Benoit was an amazing professional wrestler.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh God.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
God. Oh bloody hell. Thank you very much to Black Mage for popping our Bingo Barry membership message for 3 months and says 6 million. What an interesting number. You're right, it is an interesting fucking number. You know what? I think we need a little fucking mini break from this. Fuck me. So yeah, you're right. It's an interesting fucking number.
Jesus. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, 6 million. 6 million. That's a pretty interesting number, isn't it? 6 million. Well, guess what? You're wrong. It didn't happen. You're making it up, right? You make that shit up. No, how about this? Banned. Gone forever. Because I don't put up with your fucking bullshit.
Now that was good. Now that was a fucking good one.
The bar's being raised.
It's always fucking funny. There's something I want to pull up because Phil just started talking about Chris Benoit, right? I've seen this a while back. This thing here is a 2-minute clip here, and I think it's a good clip here. Paul Heyman. It's this kind of thing. It's like a interviews with wrestling people, whatever. And Paul Heyman's been fucking talked to here, and somebody calls it, Chris Benoit. I thought Paul Heyman's answer was quite a good answer.
Meth Bear tipped £1. Keep watching Dr. Disrespect regardless of what's behind the scenes. Just like you should keep tipping me when I eventually admit I fake distress, scam you, and blow the money on Gacha, Jin, and DoorDash.
Exactly, Meth Bear. It's like, it feels like he's trying to, encourage. It really feels like he's trying to insert himself into a situation in a capacity to try and make his own fans make sure they're forgiven for all of his own faults more than anything else. It's a strange one. But yeah, so Paul Heyman had this kind of fucking thing where he's talking to that guy in the fucking left, whatever his fucking name is, and someone in the audience mentions Chris Benoit, and I thought Paul Heyman's response to it was pretty fucking spot on.
Why? Yeah, you can admire his work all you want, but you know what? You can admire his work all you want, but I'll give you my take on it. Since you want to keep on yelling out my boy, 3 people died in that house that night. 3, I don't care about CTE. 3 people died in that house that night. Only 1 person had the choice behind it. The other 2 didn't have a choice to die. So if that's your boy, fuck you. As a performer, amongst the 5 greatest I've ever seen in my entire life. As a performer, loved having him in ECW, was going to make him the ECW World Heavyweight Champion, was going to put him in a feud with Eddie Guerrero that would have carried us. The very first pay-per-view was going to be Sabu versus Taz, Tommy Dreamer versus Raven, Chris Benoit versus Eddie Guerrero. If we had gone on pay-per-view in '96, that would have been our first pay-per-view. So as a talent, remarkable. As a human being, I don't care about CTE. I don't care what the reasons are. Nancy and Daniel had no option. He did. Fuck him.
So yeah, Paul Heyman's take on that, and also Paul would have fucking known him quite well, having worked with him down the fucking years, you know what I mean? So I kind of thought that was a good way to fucking put it, you know what I mean? So yeah, there we go. Because, you know, since Chris Benoit was brought up in Phil's chat, you know, since someone decided to bring up Chris Benoit in Phil's chat and Phil saw it and acknowledged it, I thought I'd share what I thought was one of the best responses whenever someone brings up Chris Benoit. Let's see what Phil's response is like to Chris Benoit.
People will say stuff like, now listen to this. Someone just said the same thing with Chris Benoit. Well, Chris Benoit was an amazing professional wrestler. He had an amazing body of work, but it was tainted by the fact that he became a murderer when he snapped and killed his whole family. The work is still there. You can't forget it, but it sucks that he lost his fucking mind and did an insanely reprehensible, heinous action, you know. You know, again, if you, here's the question is, at what point do you draw the line? And at what point does the personal and professional meld together, right? It's a good question. You know, the bullshit that happens in life, at what point do you say, well, I draw the line and I absolutely can no longer support it? I mean, people have done this with filmmakers, right? Over the years, things that they felt were reprehensible. Who was it? Was it Woody Allen? I quote, definitely correct me if I'm wrong on this. Wasn't it Woody Allen? Who absolutely was like a very well-respected director. But then I guess he like started dating, I believe, like the daughter of someone who was like underage. But then she became of age. I can't remember. I used to know this story. But it was something like that, right? But people still watched Woody Allen movies. Oh, was it Roman Polanski? Is that who it was? I get it confused. I always forget, get story confused. Was it Roman Polanski? There was someone who, like, they got involved with an underage person. The person became of age. I think eventually they married them when they were of age. But it was always like a taint on their record. Yet they continued to make movies that people kept watching, right? Polanski and Woody are both creeps. It doesn't matter. Wow. See, I don't know the full story. But anyway, the point I'm making here is there's many.
You don't know the full story, but you're fucking using them, bring them up as an example. Phil, if you don't know what you're fucking talking about, don't bring them up.
Many people out there who essentially don't really have very good personal lives, but they've made artistic work that people really like, and then they still get credit for it. It's not like,
I mean, Van Gogh was a fucking emotionally fucking damaged individual. If you want to fucking go far back, you go that far fucking back. Guy chopped off his fucking ear because he couldn't get his hole. But, you know, once he fucking died, his artwork became world famous and he's a world-respected artist, not shit. But during his lifespan, apparently he had a severe bouts of depression and he struggled with people in general and all that crap, you know, and he wasn't very popular while he was alive. It's a strange thing to fucking be a lot more popular when you're fucking dead, but I guess that's just the way it was for him. But yeah, this shit goes far back so long, this sort of thing, where it's like, the art transcends the artist. I don't know, it's just, but yeah, then again, it's like, I don't know, it's just strange. I don't know, it's a strange argument Phil's trying to make here, and it feels like he's trying to somewhat make it about himself and trying to maintain the support he gets himself. You know, despite all the controversy surrounding Phil Burnell.
like they're completely blacklisted and forgotten and erased from the community, right? Here's another one. Michael Jackson was essentially known as the king of pop, one of the biggest pop musicians of all time. And then when the accusations started hitting that he might have had relations or was trying to have relations with children, right? All of a sudden now, everyone hates him and all his music is completely meaningless. And it's a fucked up situation, is it not? You know?
Phil, what's the opposite of meaningless? Please, we need it for the bingo card, Phil.
So I guess the question is, where you draw the line? What do you do? Like, what will really happen in regards to Dr. Disrespect? He's going on vacation, which is absolutely hilarious. That, if anything, that's the worst thing he could possibly do right now. If he really felt strongly about the fact that he did nothing wrong at all, it should be business as usual. It shouldn't be, oh, I've decided I'm no longer going to work right now. I'm going on a vacation. 100% that tells you this is...
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you very much to Black Mage for the super chat there, who says the end of the Van Gogh Doctor Who episode still gets me. Brilliant. Brilliant fucking episode. Yeah. If you've never seen, I know some people might not be big fans of Doctor Who. At one point in the series, like the fucking Doctor Who, the fucking Bumpety Van Gogh, they bring him to the present, you know, and like it's like they show him around an art gallery of all his own work, and like they have the curator of like the fucking gallery or whatever give his opinion on Van Gogh while Van Gogh's standing there listening to it, and it's a very beautiful fucking scene. Yeah. I mean, I would highly recommend like looking up episode if you guys are kind of curious. It's a fantastic one. So yeah, there you go. I'd highly recommend that. It's a good shout for sure.
He felt strongly about the fact that he did nothing wrong at all. It should be business as usual. It shouldn't be, oh, I've decided I'm no longer going to work right now. I'm going on a vacation. 100% that tells you this is the end. This is a huge changing point. Or else if he didn't believe that, he would still be on his fucking stream right now doing his thing, saying fuck this bullshit and the haters and nonsense. I'm gonna be here. I told you I'm innocent, right? So, yeah, for me, I think that I do feel this is the end of his career as he knows it. I do think he'll still be successful. Being honest, I think he's still going to have a following. I think he's still going to have people who support him. It's just not going to have any professional backing whatsoever. He's not going to have any companies who are going to want to sponsor him whatsoever. And it's going to be solely based on crowdfunding moving forward. Okay? So, yeah, you know, it's pretty nuts. But, man, to finally get the situation out, and I'm going to be honest with you, I am absolutely shocked he just admitted to it on Twitter. 100% shocked that he admitted that on Twitter. I mean, that's something else to me, that he actually outright came out and said that he did that. You know what I'm saying? Like, someone said he edited the tweet, and I'm trying to look at it again now.
I understand. He's claiming that he's got $5,000 a month in expenses and only $5,000 a month in income, and net's about $35.
It looks the same to me. I'm skimming through it. Yeah, I don't see anything new. I refreshed it and it looks exactly the same. Oh, there's a new version of this post. See the latest post. Never mind. He did change it. Okay, hold on. It complements the flavor perfectly. And it's so weird because it's nothing like any other cuisine. It really isn't. I can't even tell you another cuisine that tastes like that. But it's so good. Oh, he added the word minor. Were there Twitch whisper messages with an individual minor back in 2017? The answer is yes. He added one word, minor, to the post. Huh. So he edited the word minor out. That's the version I read. Then he edited it back in. By the way, a lot of people in chat are being completely stupid. They're saying, I'm defending Dr. Disrespect, and I am defending a groomer and a child predator. I'm not doing that whatsoever. Did I not say at the very beginning of this podcast, this guy has a history of absolutely heinous behavior, correct? He's never going to change because he now has a pattern of heinous behavior. He doesn't learn from his mistakes. He repeats the mistakes. In fact, I'd argue the mistakes are getting even worse now, correct? I've told you over the years, this guy fucking doesn't deserve the popularity he has. He literally acts as a character in a Muppet. There's no reason whatsoever.
Oh, did Phil just say I would argue? He did, my bad. Anyway, I missed that.
Burger.
Yeah, Phil just said I would argue right there, and I almost missed that. If I miss things in this card, guys, please let me know. It's easy to kind of get distracted by Phil bleving us, you know what I mean? We're still trying to play a game of bingo here, you know what I mean? There's more important things than fucking hand here. We need to fucking win bingo. So, yeah, Phil, if I miss anything, please make sure you tag me in chat to let me know I missed something.
For him to have any kind of popularity outside of being a cartoon character, and I don't know why people hold him in a level of respect that they do at all. I just don't understand it. I'm at a loss. The first moment, if you really have issue with this right now, because this is coming out now, why did you not have issue when it was absolutely proven he cheated on his wife and he publicly admitted it? And why was that not it for you? Why was that not the tipping point? Why?
Dist Optimist tipped £1. The reason DSP hates Doc, Pewds and others is they can walk away whenever they want and he's chained to his chair for life.
Yeah, I agree, Dist Optimist. I agree, wholeheartedly. Phil Burnell is trapped in his own personal fucking purgatory of doing this for the rest of his fucking miserable, pathetic fucking life. Phil Burnell should not be in a situation he is currently in. He had the fucking world at his feet back in the fucking glory days of YouTube for him, you know what I mean? He had more money than he knew what to fucking do with. Rather than trying to invest in his business and fucking make himself better, he just He just basically fucking rode that gravy train until there was no more gravy. And all of a sudden it was fucking YouTube's fault. It was the detractors' fault. It was DMCA, copyright strikes, whatever. It was fan art. It was PewDiePie's fault. It was everyone else's fucking fault. It was never Phil Burnell's fault for failing to fucking get with the fucking times, trying to improve his fucking business, trying to improve his fucking content creation. People like fucking PewDiePie and Dr. Disrespect, when it comes to their fucking craft, what they've fucking done on the internet, they put effort into fucking trying to improve their craft. You know what I mean? And they fucking grew for a reason, because they fucking, you know, nurtured a fucking product that people wanted to fucking see, essentially, on the internet. Phil chose not to fucking do that. He kept shit the same for the longest possible fucking time. And he just doesn't, he can't stand the fact that people put fucking effort into their craft, and Phil fucking didn't get anything like they fucking got because he didn't put effort into his craft. He'll fucking pretend he does. You know, he'll pretend he fucking puts in more effort than anyone else on the internet. He likes to fucking delude himself that way. But it's absolutely fucking bullshit, and even he knows it.
Is this the tipping point? That should have been the tipping point back then, right? When he's...
By the way, Phil saying tipping point, I'm counting that as tips.
Burger!
I know it's kind of weak, but fuck it. He's going to say tips anyway later on, you can guarantee it, but fuck it. We'll take it now, just because.
Fucking, and he's in a convention where he's a guest, and he walks into the bathroom with a full film crew, and he's filming people kissing without their permission, violating their personal privacy, right? And then afterward, he blames the crew, saying it was their idea, right? At what point do you say, gee, maybe this guy's kind of a creep, and we should probably not like him anymore and pay him $50,000 a stream to act like a fucking weirdo, right? At what point does this happen? But these fucking people, no, we're gonna keep going, right?
Remember, for Phil, what makes you so likable then that you should be getting that $50,000 instead? What redeeming qualities and characteristics are there about you? Someone who's been notoriously been, you know, racist multiple times in the past, and homophobic and sexist and everything else. You know, somebody that fucking didn't, you know, just want to fucking give Liana a pill and fucking leave her. Don't you dare take Liana to the fucking hospital. You just give her a pill and fucking leave her there. Yeah, you have no redeeming qualities or characteristics whatsoever, Phil Burnell. Try to fucking pretend that money could have went to you instead, but you have there's no reason why you would have earned any of it. Otherwise you would have, if you deserved any of that fucking money that these other content creators are fucking getting, you would have gotten it already. It's just, oh fucking hell, we need a small minor fucking break here. Oh, fucking minor. Tacos has had some fun with this face. This is the greatest show, I guess. I assume that's from like the fucking Greatest Showman or something. I don't know. I have no idea. Is that Wolverine under that head? I've got no idea. Jesus Christ. There you fucking go. Let's get back to the fucking bingo, shall we? We are hold on, President Bingo. We are behind by 40 minutes, and Phil Burnell just getting into fucking defense mode.
Just keep going until he finally murders someone. We'll still like him, okay? I mean, whatever you say, it doesn't make any fucking sense, right? I don't understand this at all, right? So for me, that's my take. Is I don't understand why the moment that he started doing wrong things, people supported him to begin with. And he publicly admits to all of them. It's all proven that it's all true, and he just keeps fucking up over and over. Oh no, keep tossing this dude money. He's amazing. He's a hero. We really stand for Dr. Disrespect. What do you stand for it now? He literally admitted publicly. You know what I'm saying? He literally admitted publicly to all of this. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even know what else to say. Why would you think I'm defending the fucking guy? Are you out of your mind? What I'm saying is, if you were already okay with all that shit and you still watched his content and you still supported it, then why is that changing now? You must have already separated the art from the artist, right? So then just keep doing that. He's gonna need it because he's not gonna have any sponsorships anymore, right? His life is about to change in a very dramatic way because of this. So why wouldn't you, you know? So some people are saying because kids are involved now. I mean, fair enough. Maybe this is the tipping point. For me, the moment you found out that this guy was being a scumbag, you know, and essentially abusing his celebrity, because that's exactly what this is a case of. It's literally over and over and over. Someone who has gained celebrity, gained fame, gained power, and has no actual way to control himself with that power.
You mean like how you preyed on two fans to fucking be romantically involved with them both? That sort of power?
He's abusing it again and again and again and again, right? So once you've seen it the first time, okay, fool me once, shame on me. Then you see it the second time, oh, fool me twice. You know, you know what I'm saying? Like, how many times do you need to be fooled? And give this guy the benefit of the doubt. Is this it for you? I'm curious, is this it for you, and why? Is it because now he's admitting he was sexting a minor? Did he know that it was a minor? Does it matter? That's the point I'm making. Does it even fucking matter? The guy already knew about the wrong behavior from the past, and he continued the incorrect behavior. The morally reprehensible, whether it's legal or not, doesn't really matter. He continued the morally reprehensible behavior. So why did you keep watching? Why did you keep supporting? Think about it. If you are a supporter of his, why did you keep watching, and why did you keep supporting? I'm just curious, because I would have dropped him ages ago. That was my case. If I was going to have a moral problem with this guy, I would have had it 100 years ago. Not all of a sudden today because of a tweet. Right? So, I mean, that's my take. You can disagree. But the way I see is, you know, this is it for him. His life's about to change in a very bad way. Now that this has all come out. Because you know what? So, you know, the other topic here is essentially, some people are saying, now, wait a minute. Why didn't Twitch just say all this publicly back then? Right? Why didn't they? It's a good question. If Twitch really felt that they were in the right, they should have just outright said everything that was going on during the ban, right? 4 years ago. Well, I guess it's almost 4 years, right? Like, why didn't they? Why did they keep it under wraps, right? I don't know. So, it's a weird situation for sure, because a 4-year thing now gets exposed, and now we're all like, how do we deal with this, right? And what does this mean for content creators moving forward? In truth, no, Doc did not win the lawsuit. That is completely incorrect. Doc Disrespect did not win the lawsuit at all. It was a settlement. Twitch did not want it to go to court. They felt like it was going to be too much to be dragged out in court, and they just settled to get it to go away. He did not win. That is incorrect. All right, I'm going to get rid of this idiot who says I'm defending a pedophile. I'm not defending...
Hooray! Phil said idiot.
Burger.
Beautiful. I'll be the first of many leaning manual bans.
That is incorrect. All right, I'm going to get rid of this idiot who says I'm defending a pedophile. I'm not defending a pedophile, you fucking idiot. Get the fuck out of my chat. Not at any point during the show did I defend a pedophile. You're a fucking moron.
Oh, hi, Derek.
So I don't know. Wrong. He did not win. Boy, you guys don't understand the United States legal system, do you? You do not at all, do you? Here's how the legal system works, okay? Someone is going to sue someone for a civil reason, okay? So what ends up happening is as long as the lawyer sets the case and it goes to a court and the court reviews the case and says, okay, there's a legal precedent here for this to happen, all right? Then the parties get together to talk about it, and two things can happen. Number one, it can actually go to a trial where each side has to prove either innocence or guilt within a reasonable doubt. And that determines a verdict. And the verdict says guilty or innocent, and what the repercussions are of that, you know, the sentencing. Or if it's innocent, it goes away. Or if you don't want to go through that incredibly lengthy process, that could be very expensive and time consuming, you can just say, we go away, let's just do a settlement. Twitch, being a giant company with a ton of money, said we don't want to go to trial and have this entire thing go drag through the mud. It's going to probably be bad. Even if we win, it'll be bad for us overall. Too expensive, too time consuming. We don't want to be in the public eye in that negative way. Let's just pay this guy some money to make it go away. And that's exactly what they did. They said, here, we'll just pay this money and leave us alone. And Dr. Disrespect said, okay, I agree, and took the money. Now I want you to think about this. If Dr. Disrespect really was so fucking upset with the fact that he was wrongfully terminated from his contract with Twitch.
Oh my dog, what's up?
Thank you very much to the Deep Fryer for a super chat, who said, I love how Phil, who jerked off on YouTube live stream, thinks he has any kind of moral high ground. Imagine getting a lesson on morality from Phil Burnell, one of the most toxic, vile, crappy cunts on the internet in general. Now, I'm not saying he's the worst person, and again, there's definitely worse people to exist on the planet. But Phil Burnell is a toxic, horrible piece of shit. Also, Meth Bear, who is an actual fucking lawyer, by the way, if you didn't know. Meth Bear is an actual lawyer. He knows more about the law than Phil Burnell does. And as he points out here, he's mixing civil and criminal law. He's so stupid. And poor Meth Bear, his chest now hurts. Somebody call a fucking ambulance for Meth Bear. Poor guy's fucking having a fucking coronary because he's having to fucking put up trying to listen to Phil Burnell's explanation of how fucking the US legal system works. But it's explained so badly.
Alone, and Dr. Disrespect said, okay, I agree, and took the money. Now I want you to think about this. If Dr. Disrespect really was so fucking upset with the fact that he was wrongfully terminated from his contract with Twitch, and he felt that it was a moral problem there and they need to be taught a lesson, wouldn't he have just gone to trial anyway and said, I'm not in this to win a settlement from you, I'm in here to prove that you guys fucked up and to change your system.
Oh my dog, what's up?
Thank you very much to Black Mantra Super Chat. Says this man defended cuties and has multiple PDFs in his chat. Exactly. Fucking exactly. Well, the settlement between Twitch and Dr. Disrespect could have actually been basically him getting paid out for the rest of his contract. You know, like when Phil was talking about, you know, when Phil was talking about why didn't Dr. Disrespect just fucking take, you know, say no to the settlement and go to court, he may have got the money he felt he was due anyway in that settlement. In that case, then there's no point in fucking going to court to try and get what he thinks he's owed, because that settlement may have fucking covered what he was looking for. Or close to that. We have no idea though, because that fucking information is, you know, between the two parties, you know, and no one else's business. Sometimes it's just better to settle, especially if it depends on how good a settlement is than the offer. Ah, bloody hell. But remember though, Phil is the smartest human being on the planet and knows more than everyone else about everything.
That is for certain.
Fuck me. K or K. I never know how to say a fucking second name. K says, I've actually dealt with Twitch lawyers regarding SA. Phil is damaging the open case I worked on for 2 years if anyone believes him. Phil is just damaging everything anyway. If anything Phil touches, it just gets fucking seems to get damaged and turns into some toxic fucking crap. People, we need autos. If ever we needed fucking autos, it's now. I forgot to live stream. Go full screen. Where are you bastards? If ever we need more autos, it's now. There you fucking go. There you fucking go. So so basically, so poor K's trying to fucking get me taking a say the name. KH, like the initials. KH. Okay. I just seen like the A or the A. Like K-Ack. Ack. No. KH. Cool. KH. No worries. So basically just saying the letters. So fucking. I'm gonna fucking forget that and I'll fucking ask again like a month's time or something. Just because I'm a dumb bastard. But anyway, we had some nice autos. Thank you, autos, for being there for us. Let's get back to Phil. We are getting derailed massively with Phil's fucking toxic bullshittery. Let's get on with some bingo. Well, we're trying to win a game of bingo here. First and foremost, we're trying to win bingo. Phil's derailed the entire podcast by deciding to talk about this instead of his own shitey gameplay. We were meant to be getting a lot of bosses being said today. We only had one so far. And Meth Bear, our resident lawyer, says Phil's belief that a court assess a case and determines validity on its own is a widely held but wrong belief. If anyone should know, it is Meth Bear. He is, of course, more in the legal know-how than most people here, I'd like to argue. And especially more legally informed than Phil Burnell is.
But he didn't. He took the money and he ran and stayed on YouTube. Why? Because he was already printing money on YouTube from his fan base and he was still getting sponsorships anyway. So what was the actual real reason for all of it? Exactly right. Nothing to do with them doing the wrong thing or changing the system or being morally in the right. It was all about money.
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
And he got his money. And that's why he took the settlement. Okay? So there you go. Yeah, but he didn't win any case. You're completely wrong to say he won a case. He did not win a case, right? You're completely crazy. Anyway.
Oh my god. Guys, apparently we're at 100 likes. The bingo stream has 100 likes. That's fucking incredible. Guys, thank you very much for liking the bingo stream. That's a free space to the bingo card. Not only is that a free space, you guys also get to enjoy the Balls animation made by the supremely talented Pix Animations for celebrating hitting 100 likes. Remember to keep an eye on the bottom right for Jasper to do his thing. And I think Phil's keeping an eye out for him as well. Welcome the fuck up, Jasper. Good cat. Why, again, did Phil Burnell feel compelled to talk about this on his own podcast? And just think, Phil originally had something in mind to talk about, and then this came along. Oh my god.
Derek tipped £1. Phil is right, separate the art from the artist. By myself would like to offer you, King, my art pieces. I have several different types of socks, some that are hard and flaky or some that are just hard as a rock. I'll handle shipping to Scotland.
No fucking thank you. You keep your crusty ass socks to your fucking self, you creepy little bastard. But thanks for the tip.
So there you go. That's the full situation. I am insanely shocked he made that tweet. That is a career-destroying tweet that he just made. He actually didn't have to legally even say a word at all. He could have just stayed quiet forever. That is crazy to me that he outright said that shit, right? Sarah says, do I wish that I took Twitch to court when they banned me? Well, let me put it this way. If I were a big-time guy and I had lots of money, I absolutely would have sued Twitch. Yes. Yes. Because that was outright wrong what they did. You have to prove the wrongdoing before you punish someone for wrongdoing. That's the way it works. It's not, we just say you did something wrong and you're gone. No, that's not how it works. Legally, morally, in any way, you know? Now, maybe they would have had evidence. Then they should have at least presented it. And they never did. They refused to. They didn't want to present evidence. They said they didn't have to. That's literally what they said. We don't have to. Okay. Right? So, you know? So anyway, yeah. But I didn't do...
I love how Phil says maybe they did have evidence. Phil was always trying to maintain his innocence his entire time. And now he seems to fucking be of the opinion, I guess they had evidence after all, just didn't have to show me. If Phil wasn't such an arsehole on streams, even back in the fucking day, he wouldn't have to worry about such things happening. his own cuntish attitude and personality and antics and conduct and his own consequences of his own actions caught up with him. And Twitch had the right to fucking remove people from their fucking program, the partnership program, of their own volition. Like, if they felt you fucking used hateful slurs and got rid of you, and there is documented evidence of you using hateful slurs multiple fucking times. Hell, there's multiple evidence. I mean, I made a video of all the times you fucking violated the Twitch terms of service, dating back years and years and years ago. You were happy to fucking play random movie clips on your fucking streams on Twitch when you fucking had your final Connecticut stream. You played the end of fucking, what do you fucking call it? Was it fucking Bill and Ted's fucking Excellent Adventure or some pish? The second movie, I think, whatever. Or the third movie, I can't mind which fucking one. But he played the end of one of those fucking Bill and Ted movies at the end of his fucking final stream in Connecticut before he moved to fucking Seattle. It's a violation against Twitch terms of service, but for whatever reason he was protected. Who fucking knows? The movie's called Bogus Journey, my bad. But, yeah. It's been a long time since I've fucking seen the movie. Great movie, but a long time since I watched it. But yeah, I don't know. Phil, can you remember didn't somebody used to protect him on Twitch? Like, isn't that how Phil got away with all these things he did wrong on Twitch? Like, somebody was like meant to be protecting him, was like his fucking Twitch partner or some pish fucking protected him all the times he fucking violated the fucking terms of service, like by fucking broadcasting like shows and fucking movie clips and all that crap. And for whatever reason, Phil would never get punished for it because somebody was fucking protecting him the whole time.
Do anything because, quite frankly, I'm not rich and I don't have time or money to do it. You know, that is really the problem in the United States. Is the only way you can have defense against this kind of stuff is to be rich. So you already need to be rich to take action against anyone who does something wrong to you. Right? Right now, there are tons of people who are literally restreaming this stream right now. They have no legal right to do so. If they wanted to take this...
Excuse the fuck out of me, but my stream is a transformative work. We are motherfucking playing bingo. We are boring-ass motherfucking content. I pause, I rant, I rave, and I call you a dumb fuck piece of shit. That makes it very transformative, and so you have no legal ground to bitch and whine and moan like a little prick. Cut your hole, stay in your lane, you have no idea what you're talking about, ya wee fanny.
Stream and chop it up and edit it to be a transformative work, they could do that legally. They have no legal right to actually be restreaming my live content because that is considered a live rebroadcast in full. It's not transformative because you're distributing my content for free without me making any ad revenue on it, without me making anything on it. It's that. It's legally wrong, and I could right now go out and sue the people who do that.
Come from a bitch.
And have all of their channels shut down and actually take all of the revenue they've ever made on me. But I don't have the time.
I have no ad revenue in my channel, so you got nothing to fucking claim, ya wee prick. Fucking come and get my fucking $0 from ad revenue. Every single fucking bit of content I make I got no ad revenue in whatsoever fucking ever. So yeah, go after some other cunt. I'm alright from that shit.
More money to do that. I'm a small little guy who just streams every day, minds his own fucking business, and doesn't want to be drunk.
I'm a small little guy, 211,000 subscribers, and he's fucking threatening people with your channels like mine with 3,000 subscribers. His channel dwarfs mine, and he's pretending he's some small little fucking content creator. Jesus Christ, man. Doesn't Phil hate it when people punch down on him? Keemstar's punching down on me. It's perfectly fine for Phil to punch down on detractors though, isn't it?
Well, through the dirt and the drama of a million court proceedings, okay? So, I'm not gonna do it. But legally, if I were rich, I could do it. But if I were rich, why would I care? I'm already rich. I don't need that money, right? That's how fucked up life really is. Is that unless you're rich, you have no repercussions to do anything to defend yourself. Think about that. That's, you know, do you think a public...
Phil makes 6 figures per year. His income is so disposable that he's happy to spend over $20,000 on a mobile wrestling JPEG card game in half a year. Phil Burnell is quite in the upper echelon of financially well-off people within the area he lives in. He has no concept whatsoever. It is mind-boggling. He has made 6 figures for the past 17 fucking years or whatever on YouTube. Something like that anyway. He has made literally... YouTube has literally earned him over $1 million in the time he's been doing YouTube. And yet, look at him today, still begging profusely for every single fucking dollar as possible from your fucking pockets.
Defender is going to give you a good defense in anything, right? It's like, what the hell, dude? Anyway, so that's what's going on with the Dr. Disrespect situation. If anything else happens, all right, we'll talk about it again. But the way I see it, like, that's my take, is There was already a history of wrongdoing. The fact that people, for some reason, kept giving this guy the benefit of the doubt, and now they're shocked that he's admitting even more heinous wrongdoing is pretty stupid and hypocritical. Maybe you should have seen the writing on the wall ages ago and stopped supporting the guy to begin with when he did the first 5 wrong fucking things, but you're so dumb you just kept fucking going back. And now all of a sudden you're shocked because he did this. I'm not shocked. That's the kind of person these people are when they show this stuff. You know, there's tons of content creators out there that they can deal with their celebrity fine. They don't go crazy. They don't go over the top. They don't do heinous actions. And then there's some who do horrible things, right? And so why keep supporting those who are doing the horrible things when there's tons of other people out there who can deal with it fine? I don't get it. Because I got to be part of the viral movement. I got to be part of liking what's popular for popularity's sake. Okay, whatever you say. I mean, really, that's how you want to live your life, right?
So this segment, I'm behind Phil Burnell by about 47 minutes, which means that basically he spent over half of his podcast talking about this.
You can't make people be smarter, but if it takes this much for you to realize that someone's a heinous person, I don't even know what else to say. This fucking person, this idiotic troll, keeps fucking...
Hooray! Phil said troll.
Burger.
First bingo of the game.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
I wonder if this is Phil acknowledging the member bombs about Liana being underage. Will Phil refer to it? Will Phil talk about it? Will Phil have his own clear in the air situation? Trying to defend how old Liana was? Or just going to fucking pretend it doesn't exist and just brush it under a rug?
This fucking person, this idiotic troll, keeps fucking gifting fake memberships, accusing me of being a pedophile. My ex-girlfriend was 18 when she messaged me. I never even spoke to her or knew of her existence on planet Earth until she was of legal age.
So, do you have any evidence, Phil, of this? Because I'm just saying, evidence would be nice. Because a lot of people seem to believe that you groomed that girl. If you have no evidence to back it up and there's no proof, then yeah, I'm inclined to believe you're a creepy bastard.
You incredibly stupid mouth drooler. Get the fuck off my planet. Go to Mars. Go burn up. Leave us alone, you fucking idiots. People are just so dumb. And by the way, that's been factually proven for years and years and years. But again, because so many people say something and they're so dumb, they believe it.
So if it's factually proven, Phil, please point us towards a receipt. I'd be happy to be proven wrong here. I'd be happy to see receipts. Where's it been factually proven? Show me the evidence and I'll say, okay, there's evidence. Where's evidence, Phil? Your word is not evidence. You're a serial fucking liar. You fucking lied yesterday about whether you fucking had your cat looked after or not when you got married. Oh, fuck me, bro. Side Phil just got here. How bad has he been? Bro, he has just finished, well, for us anyway, he's just finished talking about Dr. Disrespect. He decided to basically derail his own, well, not, he cancelled essentially his own podcast to instead give his opinion and take in Dr. Disrespect. So Phil ruined Bingo essentially by deciding to talk about drama. So yeah, I was looking forward to, him saying boss a lot because of Elden Ring sold from yesterday. Didn't happen. Just last second, Phil's like, okay, I'm going to talk about this instead on my fucking shitey podcast.
A million people say something, they just start to convince themselves of it with absolutely no evidence. It's the same thing as, well, Phil was never good at Street Fighter. Oh wait, except that there's actual factual evidence of him winning multiple tournaments.
Phil, did you just compare accusations of you being a fucking groomer to how good you are in a video game? Oh my god.
Beating top players like Justin Wong, but we'll ignore all that. He was never good at Street Fighter, right? Because we said it.
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Right? Stupidity. Okay. All right, guys. So we got it done. We talked about the disrespect thing. It's out of the way. All right. If more developments happen, we'll talk about them again. But I can't imagine what more will happen besides, like, what you expect to happen will now happen. His sponsors will all drop him. There's no company in their right mind that's going to keep him on as a spokesperson or representative or having a sponsorship with him when he literally just publicly admitted to sexting a minor, right? Even if it was unintentional, he admitted it. That's it for that. I do believe people will still continue to support the man and go to his streams and watch his content. It may not have been as big of a popular guy as he used to be. I do feel like there will be repercussions. But then again, for those of who support him, no matter what, they might double up. Like, literally, they might actually double up. So, Atomic just upped his membership, says James Charles got caught 3 times, people still like him. I don't even know anything about that. I can't comment about that. All I know is he's some guy into makeup or something, right? I don't know nothing about that. I want nothing to do with that. I'm talking about from my perspective as a gamer and other gamer content creator. All right. So, all right. Well, there you go. And that's the situation. Like I said, if anything more happens, we'll talk about it. But I don't know if it would. Like, I can't imagine what else would happen besides the obvious that you know will happen. That he's going to get dropped. And, you know, there's really not much else to say about that. He's probably already rich, filthy rich. So, but again, some of these people, sadly, when they get to that level, I mean, think about it this way. If he can't handle his celebrity in this way, do you really think he handled his celebrity in the financial way well? I feel like maybe he overextended. And now, with all this stuff that's now going to dry up, like half his income probably gone, I get the feeling he's going to be in dire straits. But that's a prediction that I'm guessing, and I have no factual basis on that. I'm just saying, based on the one behavior.
Everything you said today has no factual fucking basis. You've been pulling things at your arse, which opinionating and theorizing out the fucking blue. Oh my fucking god.
Already being bad? How much you want to bet he also had the other behaviors bad too, right? So there you go. Okay. Well,
basically, it boils down to rich guy is rich because he did the same thing as me, and now he's had some controversy. So I'm going to dedicate my podcast to basking and glorifying in their downfall, and hope they fucking suffer the consequences of their actions.
Guys, that's that. Let's do some. Well, we have one shout out to do outside of the memberships, which I've already shouted.
All of that got in one shout out. All of that crap got in one shout out. Please, have somebody ask him. I hope somebody asks him in this fucking dent-headed chat. I thought you avoided drama. And if somebody asks him that, remember, he actually prefaced all this by saying, everyone wants my opinion. Everyone wants me to say what I think about Dr. Disrespect, so I'm going to do it. He's already fucking basically laying the foundations of blaming his audience for asking him what they think about the Dr. Disrespect situation. Phil could have just said, no, I'm ignoring it. I ignore drama, like he usually would do. But this is a chance for Phil to dance on the grave of a fellow content creator. He thinks this is the downfall of Dr. Disrespect, however. It may very well be, but Phil's not going to waste any fucking possible chance to not only fucking get some clickbait thumbnail material for that shit, but also fucking glorifying and gloating about their possible downfall.
It out. We have Gabriel the Blessed, who an hour ago said, shout out to Blastoise, Fed Roger, 672, Robbie, Mishael, Sarah, Plumber who fixes leak steak sandwich. Have a great day. Thank you to Gabriel for the super chat. Get you up on the lead. All right. So now, guys, we have some time. Whatever you want to talk about. I'm sure some of you will have I'd love to hear your takes on this situation. What do you think? Let's talk in chat. Tag me in chat. If any contributions come in, I will shout them out, just like usual. Okay. So let's see what you guys have to say. Oh, excuse me. What's hilarious is people are like talking about my shirt. I've worn this shirt tons of times before. You realize that, right? What are you talking about? I literally.
It looks like a fucking blouse. It's a weird fucking size in you. It doesn't fit you properly. Usually shirts will fucking go down to your elbow, but this is fucking like, you know, what the hell, Phil? Is it a small fucking shirt? Is it even for men? I don't know. What is this that you're wearing? Is it a dress?
I've literally worn this shirt a bunch. Why? Why are you talking about my shirt? I really have no idea why you're bringing it up. I've worn this shirt a bunch of times before. Goldfish, 13 months as a member. Will Dr. Disrespect be on the Level 0 podcast? There you go. X Shooter, what's going on? Lee Ray Tide says, do you think that he thought the minor was legal in his state? Who knows? Who knows what this guy's crazy actions are? I mean, again, this is someone who was caught out for cheating on his wife. He publicly admitted to it, cried on stream, said he was going to do better, said he worked on it with his wife, they're moving past it, and now here's evidence he's still having the misbehavior years later. So who knows what this guy's intentions are? I have no idea. I really don't know, right? No, I don't think I'm getting any increase in viewers because Doc's viewers are going to look for someone else. Absolutely not. I don't think that's ever going to happen. I don't think we have a crossover in viewership, quite frankly.
So I didn't keep an eye on the viewer count during earlier on the podcast, but right now, Phil's at 413 viewers. That might be because, as of this moment in time, Phil's playing the game. I don't know what his viewership was like earlier on. You'd have to like check raw Phil for that, for example. And actually, I'm kind of, we can do it now. Let's just fucking do it now. Screw it. Let's do it ourselves. We'll do it live. We'll do it live. Where's raw Phil? Dark Days Murder Date as well, wouldn't he? Yeah. They have the metrics, don't they?
I want to see what that.
Do they have the metrics? They do. Let's rewind an hour. 487.
That is completely incorrect. Doc Disrespect did not win the lawsuit.
Okay, so that's like about almost 500 people. 399, 400, 420, 432, 4. Yeah, this podcast didn't get the numbers Phil was maybe expecting or hoping for. Then again, he did not rename the podcast. He kept the podcast the same name. He called it Let's Continue the Exploration Shadow of the Air Tree. If Phil had renamed the stream to Dr. Disrespect, however, the numbers for it could have blown up. He might have had ridiculous viewers on the stream if he bothered to rename the fucking the title of the stream at that time. So in my opinion, Phil missed a chance here to exploit that. a smart content creator might have fucking changed the title temporarily. I'm just saying, I mean, a smarter one might have done that. But Phil Bonnell's not that fucking smart, is he?
People go to his streams to look for a guy literally acting like a G.I. Joe, screaming and freaking out and saying dumb shit. People don't come to my streams to see a weird character, a cartoon, right? So no, that's not happening. Cybers TV says, I think Twitch should have said something, even if they didn't reveal a victim's name, they should be morally obligated to do so. Yeah, I don't know. Again, like, they knew what happened. They
morally obligated to do so and legally obliged to not say it as two different things. Like, there's a lot of things you could argue is morally right, but legally wrong. You know, legally you can't do it. You know, like, a starving man steals a loaf of bread. That's theft. But he's fucking starving. He needs to fucking eat. Things like that. You know what I mean? Like, morally, the guy should fucking not starve to fucking death. But it's illegal to steal. So things like that. Oh my god. And Broside's asking, did they just say they should ID the minor? That's actually, let's re-listen to what Phil just said there.
Right? So no, that's not happening.
Or what his chat said.
Cybers TV says, I think Twitch should have said something, even if they didn't reveal a victim's name, they should be morally obligated to do so. Yeah.
Even if it didn't reveal a victim's name. So basically, so Broside Phil like to the stream, to be fair. His chat is saying that Twitch should have said something rather than just not say anything for 4 years. But yeah, there you go.
I don't know. Again, like, they knew what happened, they know why they banned him, and they didn't say anything. I don't know. That's really confusing to me, that they said nothing for 4 years. Parasolo says, this is a strange moral dilemma. If you like the art but not the artist for good reasons, how does one approach the conundrum? I think that's a question for each individual to answer themselves. There are some people who have continued to watch not Martin Scorsese, excuse me, Woody Allen movies, and who's the other guy? I forget, you guys said there were 2 of them, right? People continue to watch their movies, and they still made movies, like, for a very long time that were popular and got praise and made money, correct? So, I don't understand, you know, I don't get, that at all. Yeah, you know, Roman Polanski, that was the other guy? Okay. How did they get away with it, but others don't?
How the hell do you confuse Martin Scorsese with Roman Polanski? How do you even confuse those 2 fucking names? What the fuck is wrong with you, Phil?
Yeah, you know, Roman Polanski, that was the other guy? Okay. How did they get away with it, but others don't, right? And again, I don't know. It's so hard to say. It really is. I don't know, like, exactly. What about a Kevin Spacey movie? What was Kevin Spacey ever convicted of wrongdoing? No. But he got thrown out of Hollywood for like 5 years and no one would do anything with him, right? So I really have no clue. What about Mel Gibson, right? Everyone loved Mel Gibson. He was a leading man. He was a director. And the next thing you know...
My favourite Mel Gibson joke is, like, people... The Scottish complained when Mel Gibson was cast to play the role of, you know, the Braveheart, you know what I mean? But look at him now, an alcoholic racist. He was perfect for that fucking role. Jeez, like that. It's a very crude Mel Gibson joke, but there you fucking go. Jesus. Good old William Moss. Fuck me, man. But yeah, Phil is just... What is he trying to fucking do here? Like, is he fucking trying to bury Dora's respect, or is he trying to fucking throw him a fucking stick to save him from drowning or whatever? What the fuck, man? Q-Lump is saying California is one of those few only states that has a statute of limitations on molestation of a child. Is that why some of these people get away with such crimes then? You know, like all these fucking movie directors, for example. Is that potentially why they got away with doing what they fucking did then? Right, some laws are fucked up when you think of it that way. I mean, Jesus Christ.
They had him doing a racist tirade, and then also like saying awful things, I guess, to the woman he was with or whatever on microphone, and obviously he completely canceled from Hollywood, right? Or is he? Because I guess he has been in a few things, right? I don't know.
I think, didn't Mel Gibson suffer from alcoholism, but he fucking was in treatment for it? Because remember, I'm pretty sure Robert Downey Jr. credited Mel Gibson for helping him get on a straight and narrow, essentially, and get off that fucking lifestyle, if that makes sense. I'm pretty certain that Robert Downey Jr., you know, it does credit Mel Gibson for helping him out in that regard. Because I think when Robert Downey was at his lowest low, whatever, Mel Gibson was there to basically fucking, you know, as a shoulder to lean on, you know what I mean, and they fucking got help from him, and they fucking became Iron Man. I mean, they fucking bounced back so well. So yeah, I mean, I think Mel's, I think he's gotten over the worst of that, you know, his crazy ass time in his life or whatever. But according to Phil Burnell, though, apparently you're always the same person. It's not possible to change, apparently. Yeah. And also, yeah, Tacozilla says Robert Downey Jr. also credited Burger King for helping him. Yeah, what was it? Wasn't the story about how the fucking Burger King was like, was it a horrible burger or something like that? And he was like looking at it, and it was like, look, some kind of strange story. Isn't that why they had the burger in Iron Man? Like, they had a scene where fucking Iron Man, like, you know, or he needs burgers. So there's like a fucking call out to real life or something. I can't even mind. Jeez, anyway. Fuck it, let's crack on with the bingo. We are behind with Phil's fucking bizarre rant, and I do think it's funny that all this fucking crazy takes here produced no contributions so far, at least at this part of the fucking show. Yeah, like a couple of members, you know, popped their member messages, but there was no super chats and no tips at this point in time.
Will Smith, that's a good one. Will Smith literally walked up and slapped someone, physically assaulted someone in front of millions of people on television. He was not arrested for it. He was not charged with anything despite it outright being wrong and a crime at the very same time. And by the way, he'll be performing at the BET Awards in a couple days.
I mean, I think it's crazy that same night that happened, Will Smith won an Oscar for like Best Actor or something. Like, so he slapped the shit out of fucking Chris Rock. And then like an hour later, he's back on the stage saying, "Hey, I won." Jesus, man. Fuck me, man. I don't know. That was a weird situation. Like Hollywood seems to do strange things to people. You know what I mean? Not just Hollywood as well, but the fucking people in there and the relationships. People seem to fucking cultivate or whatever. Fuck me, man. It's just, I don't know. It's just one of those things I'll never understand, but I can imagine the sort of fucking, I don't know. I feel like Will Smith genuinely needs like professional help, because I think what his wife put him through as well, I feel like was a big factor on his mental state.
He's actually one of the featured musicians that will be performing there. So what do you think about that? It seems like some people are just immune. They can do whatever they want. They can completely get away with it. Literally, they can do it on camera in front of millions of people, and they're fine. It's fine, right? Oh, that's fine. Just go ahead and commit the crime. That's okay, right? So it's like, what the hell? Well, others, no. Others, that's it. That's the end for them. So, I mean, it's wild when you think about it. I don't know, man. See, here's the thing. This kind of thing has happened to a ton of different people, but they still seem to create content and be okay, right? Am I right? Like, there's people who, they outright did horrible racist things, but then they're fine. They're still making content. They're still okay. They're still making a living. Like I said, I don't think he's going to go away. I don't think this is the end of Dr. Disrespect. I just think that he's going to be a much smaller scale, because he's not going to have that name notoriety, because companies don't want to do anything with him anymore. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. See, and here you go. So now there's different levels of morals. This is what gets me. This is like the discourse that like is fascinating. Sarah just said in chat, it's because pedophilia cannot be compared to slapping someone or cheating on your wife. They're all morally reprehensible. Some may be legally wrong as well, but they're all morally reprehensible. All of them are wrong. So why are they different? And some of them were performed in public in front of people seeing it, right?
Tell me, I didn't just hear that. I also, by the way, this face, hold on, give me a second. We're going to listen to that again. But first of all, let me just fucking grab his face while I still have it. I need to hear that again. But before that, hit time thumbnail. This is a perfect song, by the way. Phil's trying to control us. Jesus Christ. There it is. Right, hold on. 2 seconds. Let me just throw this in the member Discord, and there we go. This has been hard going. This has been hard going. This one. Right. Let's make sure we heard him correctly.
Said in chat, it's because pedophilia cannot be compared to slapping someone or cheating on your wife. They're all morally reprehensible. Some may be legally wrong as well, but they're all morally reprehensible. All of them are wrong. So why are they different? And some of them were performed in public in front of people seeing it, right?
He really went there. Oh my god, he really went there. I have a feeling Phil's going to regret saying that.
Like, of those three, right? You say pedophilia, all right? Slapping someone or cheating on your wife. 2 of those things were done behind the scenes, never seen by the public, and we only know about it because it was eventually publicly disclosed by the parties involved. The slap actually happened on camera in front of a fucking publicly broadcast event with millions of people watching, and that's the one that doesn't have any repercussions? I'm a little confused.
You're definitely very fucking confused, Phil. What the hell?
Oh my god, what's up?
Thank you very much for Black Mage for a super chat. It says this is the most insane childlike take on morality I've ever heard. I don't even know what to do with this. Am I having a COVID-induced fever dream? I think we fucking all are. But do you have COVID again? Fuck's sake, Black Mage. You're never fucking well. One time, Black Mage, you're gonna fucking let us know you're healthy and you're doing well. You seem to have the most bad luck when it comes to being no well. But Jesus, man, I think we're all suffering with this, man. This is just an ordeal to go through. Bloody hell.
You know, I just I don't know. Yeah, Cypress TV says Logan Paul filmed dead people in Japan. We all remember that. By the way, check him out as the United States champion in WWE and drink his Prime Energy drink. Yeah, because again, it's like, it seems to me like it's just a level of popularity and making money rather than being a good person. You don't have to be a good person at all anymore to be popular. You don't have to do anything right. You don't have to do anything, you know, that people respect. You just have to have people watching and listening to you. I think that's 100% what it actually is. Let's be honest here, right? That's exactly what it is. It doesn't matter if you're good, bad, ugly, pretty, fat, skinny, male, female, somewhere in between. It doesn't matter what you are or how you act. It's if people will keep watching you and listening to what you have to say. That's reality of life right now. I mean, reality TV, when it started to become popular, was popular because people didn't like the people on the shows. They loved to hate them, and then the shows became more popular. And then those people became celebrities and stars and filthy rich based off of it. Right?
What the fuck sort of take is this? Also, Methbear has messaged me behind the scenes to clarify something. In California, says Methbear, the statute of limitations depends on the crime. Continuous sexual abuse of a child, which is a Penal Code section 288.5, is no limit. But forced oral copulation must be charged within 1 year of reporting to police by a victim after they turn 18 or by the time the victim turns 40. And Methbear has worked on sex crime cases. So yeah, they know about this stuff. As I said, Methbear is a lawyer themselves, you know what I mean? So they'll be aware of some of these things. And they work in, they're based in California, you know what I mean? So they're very well clued upon the California law. So there you go. Cheers, Methbear, for clarifying that.
It's like, oh my god. Oh, excuse me. I received my first tip of the day, a $5 tip. From Michael Bay. Kevin Spacey was fondling waiters and stroking them. The guy's a monster. He deserves to be castrated. Wow. Well, there you go. Michael Bay has some very strong opinions on Kevin Spacey. And again, you have to ask the question, if this is true, if that stuff actually was happening, because that's what he's accused of, correct? But if that stuff actually was happening, why is he a free man today? Why is he okay to make content and be in Hollywood, right? It's a good question. Is it because he's so rich, powerful, famous that he gets to get away with it? Or is it that it was untrue? I don't know. I'm not the guy, and I'm certainly not involved in it, so I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. We live in a very weird society of double standard.
Oh, did Phil just really fucking bust out the fucking "we live in a society" meme? We live in a society. I practically I can see the Comic Sans as Phil says that. Oh my god, we live in a fucking society.
Well, it's weird. We live in a very weird society of double standards, hypocrisy. It doesn't make sense that one person is held accountable for their actions and another person is not at all. Right? I mean, literally, I get put in the hot seat, right? Because...
And here's Phil once again making it all about himself. He's turned the spotlight straight back onto himself, his favourite topic of all time. The spotlight must forever continuously rotate back round to me.
One time, like 2-3 years ago, during a random playthrough that I was doing, I made a joke that you could interpret to be a really bad, insensitive joke. One joke.
Is this a slave trade joke? Is he talking about the slave trade joke, I wonder? He might be talking about the slave trade joke, I wonder. Let me just get Adam ready. There we go. Let's get Adam in standby.
Many years it's a bad joke. I get put on the hot seat. I get called an awful person for making this one fucking joke, and people try to make it like representative of who I am in every single piece of content that I make, and it's not. It's a complete misrepresentation. But I get put over the coals for making a bad joke, right? Other people literally make that joke every fucking day, and they're fine because they're more popular than me. They say and do things way worse than that, and they're fine because they're more popular than me.
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Because they are big. Oh, it's just a joke. They're not serious. They're infallible. You can't hold them accountable for that. What they said, that's ridiculous. What are you talking about, right? But me, it's like, oh, completely canceled for making the one bad joke that isn't even as I said it wasn't how people say it was. You know, people try to say it was a racist joke, and it had nothing to do with race whatsoever. It was just a bad joke in general, but had nothing to do with that. But then, oh, well, it must because it's Phil, and we always think Phil's doing the worst thing, right? But if I were a 1 million subscriber guy who got 10,000 viewers on a stream and everyone liked me, I could make that joke 40 times a stream and no one would give a shit. No one would back.
Well, you are a fifth of the way to 1 million subscribers. You have 211,000 subscribers. You have a large channel. You have a fucking terrible support for it when it comes to fucking on-demand views and live stream views, but you have a channel that's over 200,000 subscribers strong. And for, oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Jesus. I just fucking can't. I'm going to wind it just for full context, but god damn, I'm gonna let him cook.
To do with that, but then, oh, well, it must because it's Phil, and we always think Phil's doing the worst thing, right? But if I were a 1 million subscriber guy who got 10,000 viewers on a stream and everyone liked me, I could make that joke 40 times a stream and no one would give a shit. No one would bat an eye. It's only because of who I am that I'm held accountable for that shit, right? Right? There you go. Do you really think that right now, if I was in an award show and I was sitting in the audience and someone insulted my wife and I walked up on stage and I slapped them?
Oh, that's not a believable situation. You're not very good at confrontations. You're too much of a fucking bitch.
In the face, on camera, in front of everyone, that I would not go right to jail?
So Kat would not go with you. She'd be too embarrassed to be seen publicly with you.
You really think they would give me the good old pass on that one? I don't think so. I think I'd be in jail, just like anybody else, right? I don't think that would happen. I think, you know. I don't know. Anyway, again, I just want to reiterate what I said because some people are getting back to the Dr. Disrespect conversation now. I think the guy is heinous. Just being honest. I mean, after all this stuff going on, I thought he was heinous the moment he had been cheated on his wife. I thought he was heinous.
My dog, what's up?
Thank you very much to Black Mage for a super chat, who reminds everyone that this is the same man who made a top 10 racist moments montage within the last decade. Phil Burnell used to pride himself on his racist moments, his racist montages. You know, he asked his audience and he asked his, you know, his people in his community, he's like, "Guy, you pick your favourite racist moments from me." Oh, bloody hell. It's just, I don't know, he's trying his best to make himself a victim here while trying to fucking make everyone else seem like the most evil content creators possible. Like, only Phil Burnell deserves money and support from everyone. Like, every single content creator on the planet doesn't deserve anything. And it should all go to Phil Burnell instead. Phil Burnell deserves to be rich and they don't deserve to be rich. That's the vibe I'm getting from Phil here. He doesn't seem to care about the moral repercussions of anything. He just seems to care about the money side of things. His main focus really has been about money, hasn't it, when you think about it? He's felt rich, but he's got to pay for his lifestyle and all that shit. He's going to lose sponsorships and he's going to lose money. Phil's main issue, he's not really mentioned the Dr. Disrespect's family life too much and the possible repercussions it has on his family. He's mainly been focused on instead of the money. It kind of shows you where his mindset is.
It's heinous. Just being honest. I mean, after all this stuff going on, I thought he was heinous the moment he had been cheated on his wife. I thought he was heinous when he was walking into stalls recording people without their permission as they were peeing.
Reminder, Kat cheated on her boyfriend with Phil Burnell. Phil Burnell was the other man in that situation. Subaru Man was the one that was cheated on and cocked by Phil Burnell.
I think that his content is very lowbrow, sticky shit that looks like a cartoon character. I don't know why you would watch that for more than maybe one stream and get a laugh out of it. It's not genuine. It's all fake shill shit. You know, it's nonsense. Don't get it. But people like it. And I can't tell people be smart, like this, don't like this. I can't do that. It's not in my rights. Right?
You do it on a regular fucking basis. How often did you fucking repeat, "Stop watching Keemstar. Stop watching Keemstar"? You have tried your fucking best to control what your audience do and do not fucking watch. You told your audience to fucking stay away from the white noise or detractor content. You told them to only pay attention to you and the things that you fucking say and stop believing all the things from other people and other sources. Always, always, always you fucking try and get your audience to fucking only watch what you want them to fucking watch and pay attention to. Stop fucking pretending you have no right to fucking do it. It doesn't stop you from trying several fucking times.
Right? People have to wise up for themselves to understand, you know? So now this is happening. Yeah, this is, out of all the things he's done, this is probably the most heinous. Why? Because he's had a pattern of bad behavior and he should have learned from it, but now he's continued it to the point now he did it to the ultimate level of something that you shouldn't do with a minor, right? So it's like, you should have learned the first time, the second time, the third time. Oops, it's time 12, and now you did it with the wrong person, and now look what's happening. You tried to dodge it for 4 years, but the cloud stayed over your head. Well, the lightning finally struck, right? So yeah, I really do not believe whatsoever that this guy's a good guy. I don't think he should be forgiven, but undoubtedly people will, right? People will. They'll forgive him, and he'll...
So, what Phil Benoit is saying is that there is no redemption for anyone who has wronged, ever. Apart from him. Phil was admitted to being wrong before, but he's allowed to be redeemable. But not Dr. Disrespect. Strange that, isn't it? It's strange how Phil's allowed to be redeemable, in his eyes, but no one else is.
Still have his core fan base. He will. He'll still have those people who are going to support him. He's never going to go away. Like, he literally said it in his tweet. I'm not going to go anywhere, you know me, you know. Okay. Alright, so guys, I have every intention of ending the podcast on the earlier side to get more Elden Ring gameplay in today. Does anyone else have anything else to say on the subject? Any more, anything you want to do now, contributions to get shouted out now before we begin? Now would be the time, because now...
He is desperate. He is desperate. Guys, please give me money. I talked about something which is clickbaity viral. I want money for this.
Now that we talked about this on the entire podcast, I'd like to move on from it and focus on Elden Ring today.
Reminder, Phil could have just ignored us altogether like he usually does with all drama. Phil could have told his audience, I'm not talking about this drama, I want to talk instead about my content. He actively chose to not talk about his content for once so he could fucking focus on drama instead. Because he probably thought it would make him look better.
Jack says, I think YouTube is going to separate from him. Do you think so? Do I think Twitch might counter sue him now? I don't know. I don't know the legal...
For what? What could... I mean, it's been like fucking... It's been over 4 years. Counter sue him for what? They settled. It's over. What else is it if fucking... No. How could they?
Grounds for any of that. I can't, you know, I have no clue. People will be busy with another drama once he returns. Yeah, that's true too. People just move on. What's going on, Game Boy? How are you today? Good to have you. Cadet says, Cadet Port says, good luck in the game today. Thank you. Sarah says, as someone who survived every attempt of being canceled for 16 years, what advice would you give to Dr. Disrespect? Quite frankly, all right.
Oh, God.
If he is passionate about what he does, this has nothing to do with his morally reprehensible actions behind the scenes or him as a person. If he is truly passionate about what he does and he likes his work and he wants to keep doing it, he feels there's meaning behind it, then he should keep doing it, right? And it may be for a smaller group, and it may be for a more forgiving group that kind of get the guy or whatever and don't care about this stuff, but he should keep on doing it, you know? If he feels that he truly is doing something good for this planet, making that content, then he should continue to do it, right? But if he was in it just for the money, I mean, the money's gonna go, it's definitely gonna deplete after it, in my opinion. So, I guess the question will be, what's really gonna happen here, right? What was really the truth behind it or whatever? But I don't think he should give up. I think he should keep going. But then again, maybe that's what it was. Maybe he was just doing this for the money. Maybe that's why he did sue Twitch to begin with, instead of just letting it go, right? I don't know. I have no idea. But, yeah. See, here's the thing. When you say I've stuck through 16 years of being canceled and I'm still here, the reason I haven't been canceled is because the stuff that people accuse me of is insanely stupid stuff that either is so dumb or in the past it doesn't apply anymore, or it's not the full truth, or it's not the whole truth, or it's something that's so not cancelable for anyway, but the people are obsessive idiots who follow it. See what
Phil, how far back in the past does something have to be for it not to apply anymore? 4 years? 5 years? 6 years? 7 years? 8 years? 9 years? 10 years? 11 years? 12 years? Phil, why is it perfectly fine for you to have done horribly and morally reprehensible things in the past, but for you think you should be forgiven for that, but not other people? Especially when you're fucking trying to lay the foundations that anything morally wrong is at the same level. Doesn't matter if it's a small little infraction or if it's some horrible fucking thing. If it fucking crosses that morality fucking line. I don't know. Mepper is saying Doc could sue Twitch for a breach of the NDA because it's caused him financial loss. Well, did the NDA get breached though? I seen a rumor. I don't know how long the NDA was for, but it was like the 4-year anniversary of Dr. Disrespect getting kicked off Twitch. So it's possible it expired. That's why I asked a question earlier on a stream about NDAs and how long they fucking last for. This possible NDA that Twitch and Dr. Disrespect had may have expired, which is why maybe that person felt compelled to make that comment about what happened. But I know it all depends on what type of NDA it was. So some do have a expiration, some don't. So yeah, I don't know. But who knows though? I mean, will anything more happen with this? Possibly. It depends entirely on what was in that NDA.
What I'm saying, they made me into part of lolcow culture, despite the fact that I don't buy into it, I don't feed into it. So literally everything, little thing I do becomes the cancelable thing for today, and it just becomes a stupid joke. If you want to know the truth, a documentary about my haters would be way more entertaining than a documentary about me. I'm not a very crazy, over-the-top, zany guy who has done so many horrendous things over the years that a documentary about me is so exciting. But if you actually follow the people who stalk me and the reasons why, and to delve into that, that would be the far more entertaining thing. You see what I'm saying? Nobody cares about Dr. Disrespect's haters. No one cares about that shit, right? They care about him. He's the guy who's so prominent, so popular, and that's why when he does the thing, the cancelable thing, that's why it makes front page news. That's when he gets banned from Twitch. Everyone's talking about it for months and years. That's what I mean. I'm no one. It's, the shit I do is so tiny, innocuous nonsense, right? Oh no, I said something bad on a stream today. I was mean to someone in chat today. Oh no, because no content creators ever talk to their chat in a harsh manner for misbehaving or anything. No one ever does that. DSP's the one exception. Everyone else just gets their butt kissed constantly, right? It's like, it's nonsense. The reason I'm still here is because nothing that they tried to cancel me for was ever cancelable behavior to begin with. It's all bullshit. It's stupid shit. Kitty shit. Dumb shit. Like, they literally just said it. Oh, well, your ex was underage when you met her. No, she wasn't. There's no factual evidence of it because it never happened. I never even talked to her until she was of legal age. She messaged me out of the blue, so I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
You're an idiot. You're a literal moron. They make shit up to try to make me look bad and cancel me. This was not made up about Dr. Disrespect. He literally just publicly admitted it, right? That's the difference between me and him. So I really don't know what kind of advice I can really give him besides, if he is passionate, he should continue to still make content. But that's all I can really say, right? All right, anything else, guys? Well, I know that our podcast was completely zany today. Like, we had no idea that it was going to be anything like this, right? Like, obviously, when I was preparing the show today, I had no clue this is what we were going to be talking about the whole time. I promise you, future podcasts are not all going to be like this. This is just a one-off oddity, literally breaking news moments before I went live on the podcast. All right, so that's why I wanted to talk about it. Get it out of the way. Now we can actually focus on the stuff we're going to do today on stream, rather than it be, so drama. I didn't want it to be drama all day, so I'm glad that we've talked about it. We've got it done, right? Thankfully. Now, getting back on topic. I'm about to play Elden Ring. I'm excited to play Elden Ring. We're going to do a lot more exploring.
Begment. If this is a begment, I'm giving us like 5 free spaces. We need them.
We're going to see what happens. Maybe find some optional dungeons, fight some bosses. We'll see. Maybe do a legacy dungeon. I don't know what we're doing, but it's been good. I like this DLC for the past 2 streams. I hope that you'll stay on stream and stick around and watch the gameplay if you're interested. I certainly hope that you will support it. Yesterday.
There we go. 5 random free spaces because it turned into a fucking begment. We have only 1 of our free space because you guys liking the stream. So, as I said, this bingo got derailed because Phil chose to talk about Dr. Disrespect. 5 free spaces is not going to win his bingo, sorry, because Phil's going to end the show.
Yesterday, we had a decently supported stream. I was happy. It was the first time in 3 streams that we had a good supported stream of Elden Ring. Please support the stream.
Hold on, can I hear that again? I was decently happy. Phil was happy playing Elden Ring because it finally got money.
I hope that you'll stay on stream and stick around and watch the gameplay if you're interested. I certainly hope that you will support it. Yesterday, we had a decently supported stream. I was happy. It was the first time in 3 streams that we had a good supported stream of Elden.
So Phil has not been happy playing Elden Ring because the support wasn't there for it. But all of a sudden, when money comes, he is happy. Phil is just openly admitting, in case anyone fucking ever needed fucking confirmation, that money equates to happiness for Phil Burnell playing games online. If the money's not there, Phil is not going to enjoy the game. That is what he's literally admitting to right here. Tell me I'm wrong. Listen to it again.
DLC for the past 2 streams. I hope that you'll stay on stream and stick around and watch the gameplay if you're interested. I certainly hope that you will support it. Yesterday, we had a decently supported stream. I was happy. It was the first time in 3 streams that we had a good supported stream of Elden Ring. Please support the stream today in whatever way you can, whether it's a super chat, membership, gifted membership, or tip. Again, keep in mind, I want to keep this in the main rotation. I'm probably going to be alternating it with some Street Fighter 6 over the next week or 2. So please support it. All right. My goal, you know my goal is hit $50. That's my main goal. If I can do anything there or higher is great.
Oh my god, what's up?
Thank you very much to the Dapper Dragon for a super chat, who says, I actually agree with Phil. A detractor documentary would be more interesting because the detractors are all more interesting people. I mean, to a degree, I agree with you to a certain extent. Phil Burnell's like, Phil's a very fascinating person to watch. He's like a very strange slow motion car crash of a fucking content creator. His life in general is an extremely boring, mundane fucking life. It is devoid of any social fucking interaction, of friendships or whatever. He thinks telling a story about fucking going downstairs and watching the woodland critters in the backyard is worth 10 minutes of airtime on his podcast and all that jazz. His life is so devoid of anything worth talking about. And yet, we cannot help ourselves but fucking watch this strange, demented, fucking toxic prick on a regular basis and pick apart his bullshit and lies and narrative. It's a strange one, and it's hard to explain what the appeal is. And yet, the simple truth of the matter is, there are far, far, far more detractors than there are Phil fans. If you combine the two of them together, there are literally tens of thousands of people who follow Phil. Only like maybe 5% at a push are actual fans. The rest are like fucking detractors and whether you're fucking prominent detractors or just, you know, casual detractors, just, you know, checking in now and again. Like, it's bizarre. But yeah, but I will definitely say this, so there are some fantastically interesting detractors out there. And I say that I'm not trying to be mean. Barrett Wells, for example, he is a Ghostbuster in his spare time. He has the fucking car and all that shit. He has the outfit and all that shit. They do things for charity all the time and all that shit. They visit kids' hospitals and all that. As a Ghostbusters, you know what I mean? That's pretty fucking cool. You know, that's so big. So as well as doing his animating stuff, not, you know what I mean? Barrett Wells, he's also doing that sort of thing in his spare time, trying to fucking spread that sort of kind of positive kind of vibes, not shit. You know what I mean? Everyone loves the Ghostbusters. Or the old version anyway. We don't talk about the rebooted version of the Ghostbusters, we just talk about the classic version of the Ghostbusters. But you get what I'm saying though. Like, I mean, I do agree with you. Like, most detractors in their own lives are certainly more interesting lives compared to Phil Burnell's life. Yeah, and Trady just is correct. That's Dr. Barrett Wells to you. my bad. Anyway, let's crack on with Bingo. It looks like Bingo's coming to an end, I imagine, as anyway, as Phil tries to get this little segment out of the way.
Alright, thank you in advance to anyone who does support the stream. And thanks for chilling on the podcast. I know it was a weird one. I'm sure we're going to get comments on the video. And by the way, everyone will try to misquote me and say I said things that I didn't say. Well, some people will be like, Phil completely destroys Dr. Disrespect, but that's fucking hypocritical. How dare he? He's a piece of shit for saying negative things about Dr. Disrespect. Then other people will say, Phil completely defended Dr. Disrespect. He's defending a pedophile. I was like, what? I guarantee you're going to have completely contradictory videos coming out of this podcast, because that's what these idiots do. You're going to see it. It's going to be 100% people trying to spin it in different ways. You might even have the same person make 2 videos that are completely contradictory in one day. I wouldn't be surprised, actually, at all. If that happened, I'd be like, yeah, that's to be expected. That's pretty much the kind of people they are, right?
But remember, Phil ignores all the detractor drama and the white noise. He doesn't pay attention to it, apparently.
So there you go. All right. Anyway, thank you for watching. Tomorrow we'll probably get back on track here. And have a normal show, I would hope, to end my streaming week. Keep in mind, tomorrow it's all about Street Fighter 6 all day long with M. Bison. I'm definitely excited to check out the character. I hope that he's good in Street Fighter 6. And I hope you'll join me on my journey to try him out, see how we do on you know, launch day with the new character. Perhaps get him the master. I mean, that's wishful thinking, but maybe we will. I don't know. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow. Okay. All right, guys. Let's get set up here. Actually, I gotta turn on my PS5 now. It's not even on yet. Am I about to fight a...
So let's clarify what Phil actually benefits from word of mouth spreading about the dumb shit he says. It's in Phil Burnell's best interests to have his weird, bizarre drama-filled takes be discussed on a wider scale on YouTube. Let's just say, for example, Memology clips this bizarre fucking podcast today and cherry picks the fucking better moments and all that crap, you know? And because Memology's videos always get fucking great views, like 20,000 plus views usually. It's not strange for his videos to pop off. And those videos will often spread around, and some bigger, more prominent content creators might catch wind of it. Hell, Doctor Disrespect himself might get to see what Phil said. That's what he's really hoping for. I think he is really hoping that the Doctor sees and he gets to fucking clap back, and that way there's some internet beef starting because Phil said a bunch of dumb shit about how heinous the Doctor is and all that crap. That's what he's really after here. He's trying to artificially manufacture drama by running his fucking mouth in his podcast and diving into a drama situation where he claims he wants no drama. This is all he's trying to fucking do. The hilarious thing for me, like, I'm obviously, you're going to have your usual detractor channels clip what was said. I would find it hilarious if no traction came of it whatsoever. I'll tell you one more thing as well. Phil's video on demand for the podcast, I anticipate that getting, like, 5,000 plus views. He's going to clickbait the crap out of it, and he's going to hope to capitalise on it. I think it's going to get good numbers. It's not going to get great numbers. I don't think it'll go over. He won't come close to fucking memology numbers, but I think it'll be larger than normal.
The boss, I really thought I was going to at the end of...
Oh, Phil just said the boss again, I think. Hold on.
Am I about to fight a boss? I really thought I was going to at the end of yesterday's stream. So yesterday we ended up at the finger... This weird area it's like a big crater full of finger statues and a bunch of unique enemies. And I was like, dude, this is definitely a place where there's got to be a dungeon or a boss. It's so unique. And there's nothing there. And then there's something on the ground that says, oh, you have to find a church and then come back to do this. And I was like, what the fuck? Why? Why make you go out of your way to find this area just to be told, oh, you can't enter it yet? Go to a church and come back later. I actually do think that's kind of a misstep. Like, if you're finding a big, unique area, you should just be able to do the fucking area. Not go find some fucking hidden church somewhere in the world you have no clue fucking where, and then come back to access the area again for something. I think that's pretty dumb. What people were saying is, I guess it has something to do with the NPC quest line. Now, how the fuck would I know what it is? Like, I'm gonna be honest, I better be able to do what's there. If I beat this whole DLC and I can't do anything there because I needed to magically know about an NPC quest line, I'm going to be pretty upset. I want to do whatever's there after discovering it because it looks so cool and unique. What is it called? Like the Finger Hills or something like that? I don't even know what it's called. Matt, how are you? I'm doing all right. I'm very glad we got the drama out of the way. I'm very glad that happened as it did.
The drama that you didn't need to fucking bring up. The drama you could have fucking chose to ignore, like you fucking claim you like to ignore. No, you actively chose to dive headfirst into that drama for your own personal selfish gain. Yeah, for whatever reason you chose to fucking dive right into it, and now you're hoping to reap the benefits of it later on.
I wasn't in the middle of doing a show or a stream, and then everyone hits me with this shit, and I gotta interrupt and stop. Instead, we got it out of the way. Now we can focus on Elden Ring and have a good Elden Ring stream, He's a pedophile. He's a racist. He's a sexist. Yes, that's true. I smell. How's my day? My day is just starting, whatever. My day is just beginning. Got up, spent some time with the family, fed the animals out back, because there were squirrels literally waiting on the back porch for us to give them some nuts, so we gave them some...
What did I just fucking tell you guys about how fucking boring and empty and mundane his fucking life is? This is the extent of how exciting his fucking life is. He wakes up, he stuffs his little fucking face full of food, grumbles a fucking hello to a fucking cat, nods his head towards Jasper. Looks at the fucking back door and sees the woodland critters fucking battering the suet block again. Fuck me, man.
Nuts. And fed Jasper his treat, gave him a little catnip this morning. He was rolling around being funny with the catnip. Had a bagel, came up here, and then boom, this all happened. So, oh, there will be a chill stream tonight. There will be a chill stream tonight, 6:45 p.m. Stellar's Blade, excuse me. Stardew Valley. So yeah, come by tonight for a very chill Stardew Valley stream on the late stream, if that's what you're looking for.
Nope.
No, I'm not doing TCG unboxings. What are you talking about? What? Huh? Dark Souls Master, how are you? He says good afternoon and praise the sun. How you doing? The AI summary is not working. Was it working earlier? I haven't checked recently to see if the AI summary feature is working in chat or not. Oh, it's not there now. No, it's not. Nope. Nope. Okay. Well, before we begin, shall I gotta use the restroom quickly. It'll be very fast. I'll go use the restroom and then come back and begin with Elden Ring. Shall we? Shall we? We're done? We're good? Alright, I'm just gonna run and use the restroom, and then I'll be back, okay?
Stalling so hard. No more
Alright, I'll be right back, guys. Give me a minute, and then we will begin.
Man, he did not get me. He was probably expecting a buttload of fucking contributions about the fucking big drama take of talking about Doctor Disrespect. Nah. His chat don't seem to care. Remember, his chat were fully on board with Phil avoiding drama. His chat's like, yeah, Phil, please don't talk about drama. Please avoid the drama. We don't want drama. We just want to fucking watch you play games very badly because it entertains our little dent heads. And like, lo and behold, Phil's like, nah, fuck that shit. I'm going to talk about drama. They don't care, Phil.
Alrighty, guys, let's get started. I don't want to bring it up all day, so please, guys, support the stream, okay? Yes.
Straight away. Straight as soon as he sits back down. Guys, I return from my break. I sit back down, and my PayPal has not changed one bit. Where is my motherfucking money? I talked about Dr. Disrespect, I demand contributions. Here again.
Alrighty, guys, let's get started. I don't want to bring it up all day, so please, guys, support the stream, okay? Yesterday actually was a well-supported Elden Ring stream. Obviously, I'd like to keep that going. My goal is 50 bucks in tips by the end of the stream. If we hit that, I'd be happy. So please consider it. Please consider any kind of contribution is appreciated. As simple as liking the stream or a super chat, super sticker, membership, get the membership or tip. Okay? Thank you in advance to anyone who does right now. A very slow start with literally 1 tip, but hopefully things...
It's kind of mental that I've got like 3,000 subscribers and Phil has 211,000 subscribers. My wee stream, which is definitely small potatoes in the grand scheme of things compared to Phil Burnell, I've had way more members, way more super chats, and way more tips than he has. I guess people like Bingo more than like fucking Dr. Disrespect drama. But again, I've got a far better community than he has.
Things will pick up. Alrighty, here we go. And here we are, folks. The finger ruins of Rhea.
And he's straight into recording for his shitey fucking gameplay. I gave us 5 free spaces because Phil went to a begment.
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning.
Aside from that, we only had 1 more free space.
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning.
Yeah, Phil completely derailed Bingo by deciding to talk about drama today, so that killed the chances of winning Bingo. It sucks, it is what it is. It's just so annoying. Oh hell. It's just, fuck me, that was brutal. Let's see if Phil has received any support since he went live. We're an hour behind Phil. Phil's been live playing gameplay for an hour. Has he increased anywhere from $5? $100. $100. The Doomass hat is on and Phil Burnell all of a sudden feels a little happier. 100 buckaroos, fucking there. $46 from Mazur Lover. Let's have a wee quick look see here. When did it came there? Darren with a 45 buckaroos. So one big whale tip from Darren. And then Mazur Lover. Then somebody had a $4 tip or something. And then Mazur Lover with a $46 tip to try and outdo them. Jesus Christ, man. Yeah. Hold on, it must have just happened. Or recently happened. Did it only happen for the last few minutes?
We are. Oh wow, we're way up there.
You want to see the moment, guys? You want to see the moment? He gets a big massive
There's not even a dunk, probably.
Here we go.
I received an incredibly generous, biggest tip of the day, $46 from Missouri Lover 93. Thank you very, very much. Let's go ahead.
Well, let's break down the metrics. $45 from Darren, $46 from Missouri Lover. Phil Burnell had 2 whales prop up about 95% of the support for the tips so far on the stream. Now obviously there's still 2 more hours of Phil to play the game. Who knows? Let's just watch him fucking fight the boss.
See what I mean? I can't see that.
Let's watch him die.
Shit, here we go.
Let's see, how will I do here? How will I do? How about this? If Phil wins his boss fight...
And then he tail whipped, that was it.
I was going to say if Phil wins his boss fight, I'm declaring a full house. You guys are going to be forced to vote for Phil for once. You guys want him to win. If Phil wins this fucking fight here, we get a full house.
Oh, the wings are knocking me down.
You guys are going to root for me here. Support Phil in his endeavour to try and jump up to his way to victory. If he kicks his boss's ass in this fight and not die, no house.
Pissed.
That was a bit loud. I can turn that a bit down. Hold on.
Fuck.
Let's lower the volume. Yeah, let's lower the volume a little bit. There you go.
My problem is stamina right now.
You don't really need to hear Phil too much anyway, you know. Is that a better level? Cool, there we go. Remember, I will stay true to mod. If Phil beats his boss in this go here without dying, Phil House. This is a rare situation where we are rooting for Phil to do well in a video game. Is that lag causing me? I think that lag's at my end. What the fuck's going on with the stream? Balls. Phil's stream was so toxic it broke. Give me a second, look, let's go to 144p. That may be better. There we go, that's much better. Come on, Phil. Can anyone see which pixels of health bar? Jesus. What particular pixels of health bar?
I tried to roll, it still hit me.
He died.
And then the...
Oh well, no Phil House. Phil screwed it for everyone. Phil died. What an arsehole. I'm in the wrong stream. Boss.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you very much to Black Mage for the super chat, who says all his whales should have been water unalived at birth. Jesus Christ, Black Mage, that's a big extreme. I mean, gee, I mean, it is what it is. Like, all his whales, I mean, like, it's a strange one. Like, if they genuinely find entertainment in Phil's content, fair enough. Phil's and him are easily parted. It doesn't matter if Phil is given $5, $500 or $5,000. At the end of the fucking day, that money is gone almost immediately, going into the stupidest fucking shit possible. Phil is not improving his fucking life whatsoever. He's not trying to improve his family's life whatsoever. Nothing like that. It goes into the dumbest fucking shit. And the very next fucking day, Phil's going to fucking return and ask for more money once again. The cycle always repeats. It never fucking ends. Doesn't matter how much fucking money Phil gets, it's never going to be enough. It never will be enough for him. So there you go. And maybe his dent heads will finally realise that one time, who fucking knows. But that's their own problem. That's their own financial burden to overcome. Fuck it. Anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap things up. I do apologise for the bingo. I mean, I know it was not my fucking fault, but I still feel compelled to apologise that Phil completely derailed bingo by deciding to talk about Doctor Disrespect stuff instead. Kind of annoying that, you know, it kind of ruined bingo as a game because we weren't even close to getting a full house. But I do hope people had a fun time regardless. It was certainly a fucking chaotic podcast. I did not expect Phil to do that. But I guess he's getting desperate to try and get some drama money, you know, to try and artificially manufacture some more drama. It is what it is. I will return tomorrow for some more bingo antics. Hopefully Phil fucking just focuses and just talking about his own shady content, so he says boss a lot, and we get to fucking get some free spaces thanks to him saying boss a lot. But guys, you guys have been, honestly, the incredible support today. You guys have been insane. Thank you very much for the tips, super chats, and the members as well, the member bombs especially. You guys are fucking crazy. I am not going to be able to add all those names between now and the end. I will make sure though it's all added for tomorrow's bingo. By the time bingo comes around tomorrow, all the new names will be added. I feel a bit fucking... It feels like a cop-out saying that. The thing is, I started making a list as well. I had a list started on the names. Like, I had Bugle 912 and a guy with long hair. And then all of a sudden I had a 20-member bomb, then a 5-member bomb, and another 5-member bomb. It's like, there's too many names. It's out of fucking control. But I'll make sure it's all sorted for tomorrow, guys. I'm going to wrap things up, but I'm going to end how it always ends by putting Notorious PIG contributions made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations. Is there anyone live right now to live redirect to, or will I just live redirect to Dark Days Mirror? I think I'll just live redirect to Dark Days Mirror because they're good people. But yeah, so there we go. Guys, I'm going to wrap things up as I did, you know. Thank you once again for the support. It's fantastic stuff indeed. Sad that we couldn't get a full house, but we will try again tomorrow. Half tempted to have a smaller bingo card to give us a better chance. Not sure. We'll see. I mean, if it's bad tomorrow, if it's slow tomorrow, with him being painfully boring, then aye, Friday might be a smaller card just to tweak the circumstances in our favour. We'll have to wait and see. And thank you for the last second as well for Dapper Dragon. The Dapper Dragon has become a bingo baddie. He has one more name to add to the list for tomorrow. But cheers, Dapper Dragon, for that. Much appreciated. Right, I'm going to fuck off now, guys. But I will live redirect the stream to Dark Days Mirror so you guys can enjoy Phil getting his arse kicked off dragons and all that shit in Elden Ring. By tomorrow, roughly the same time as usual, you know what I mean? So until tomorrow, have a good one and I'll catch you later. Goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
just tipped me $1.30. It says, I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower? When you're showered in money. When you go outside and all of a sudden, greenbacks start falling from the sky. And you raise your face up. You're like, oh, you start dancing. You go, oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. All right. I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that.